welcome back, everyone, to Bloodlords. In our last session, our group of, morally ambiguous undead. I need to figure out a better acronym for you guys.
You could just call us idiots. That's kind of what we are.
Yeah, I could, but I try and be uplifting with my words. I'm going to tear you down emotionally enough throughout the session.
Ha, I'm into that shit.
You all made your way through the asylum, having decided to take the deal of Alvarak, the Merilith Guard, to take down the leader of this location in return for your protection and safety. Making your way through, you came across a number of rooms, not really many enemies to fight, until you came across a relatively strange room that seemed to be, from what Amira was able to figure out, multiple potential realities being visible. Nothing that was actually real at the moment, but sort of half real. An idea of what could be, just not yet recognized. Until Solomon hit them with the steel cherry found, and somehow made one of those three people standing there real, spilling his soup in the process, of course. From there, after a discussion and trying to figure out what was going on, trying to bring his two compatriots to this reality as well and failing to do so, you all continued your way upstairs, where Mahari quickly stepped in front of a mirror without paying too much attention and was sucked inside of it with a different version of himself emerging and immediately taking his blade to try and kill you all. Thankfully, you were able to pull the actual Mahari out of the mirror, dispatch of the false version of him, and shatter the mirror before anything else untoward could occur. Before Solomon then punched a pillar and dropped a ceiling on most of you. Some of you, at least.
Yeah.
Good times.
What the?
It's a bonding exercise.
Eventually, you all made your way further down the corridor where you could see Fernessa seemingly walk through a mirror. Of course, being sorely not interested in following her for a while, eventually you realized you didn't really have another way forward. As you approached the mirror itself, you began to realize, once you were within a certain range of it, that the reflective aspect of it vanished. In fact, the mirror itself seemed to vanish, turning into this swampland around you that you stepped cleanly through as if no walls or barriers exist. Progressing forward a bit, you came across Fernessa herself, as well as her boss, it seems. The individual she named Immryg-Zuul when you first spoke of a business opportunity who you have come to realize is a mirage dragon, a being very adept at illusions. Before conversing with Immryg a bit back and forth, debating if you would be able to continue working with them, Immryg saying that they've weathered attacks like this before. None of the people you saw dead inside the asylum itself actually are dead. Those are just very strong illusions he has crafted, and once this dies down, they'll simply move house and continue their operations. You got to the point of almost striking a deal. But Kashmi asked for a piece of his flesh in order to seal the deal, which he refused. And with that refusal, it seems that any chance of a peaceful resolution is now gone, with most of you preparing yourselves to fight, drawing any weapons you had that are necessary.
He's selfish. He deserves to die. Fuck him.
Well, let's see if you all can make that a reality, shall we? As we go ahead and begin this fight, Fernessa is actually up first. However, she is going to delay. Amira, you are the first to act here.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, do I really want to get rushing in there? Probably not.
No.
Bonmo has a 30-foot range. Do I have anything that's long range enough? How far away am I right now?
90 and 135.
90 feet.
Keep in mind that Immryg-Zuul is up 20 feet as well.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Only weakness, flying.
I know, right?
He's not flying right now. He's sitting up on that ledge.
Ooh, interesting. Vapor form doesn't say anything about not being able to use verbal actions.
I believe that is just part of polymorph effects, make you unable to cast spells.
Well, I'm not thinking about casting spells. I'm just thinking about speaking for like Bonmo and Evangelize.
Yeah, let
and
me
stuff.
check the wording on polymorph.
Oh, excuse me.
Prevents you from casting spells, speaking, and okay, never mind. No
That
vapor
is, I
form.
believe, specifically for battle forms with a polymorph effect.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. Can I speak while in vapor form?
It says you can't do anything with the manipulate trait, but yeah, you're right, it doesn't say anything about verbal effects. I'd say you can sort of still do verbal things. It might be more of like a limited telepathy at that point, but you can still absolutely do it.
Yeah, so I would be able to like Bonmo, Evangelize, Demoralize. Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna go into vapor form for a little while. So that I can have that resistance to physical damage and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just gonna intentionally pass gas next to us, thanks.
Yes. Okay,
You just will not be able to make any attacks while this is up. You cannot cast spells, activate items, or use actions that have the attack or manipulate trait.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really an attack-focused character anyways, so it's,
And it can be dismissed always as well. So
yeah.
as you turn into a more gaseous form of yourself, loosely containing a reflection of your actual physical form, what will you do? Okay.
I'm gonna stride forward, get a little bit closer.
All right. Not the smartest choice.
God damn it.
As the first of Immryg's spawn that he mentioned is going to step out of that cave near you, Amira. A large, not quite as big as Immryg, but still relatively close in scale.
Eesh.
Well, that's why I turned on vapor form.
And he'll step out to about here and just open their maw and unleash a gas. A cone of scintillating color and fog that seems to merge and mix with you, Amira. Can you please give me a will save?
Do you have a button?
I do not. This is a mental effect. This is an emotion effect. If you have something that matters for this. That is a success.
Okay.
Do you have bravery or anything that allows you to get a crit success?
I'm pretty sure. No.
Okay. No, you've got a fortitude expertise. Fantastic. All right. Then you are going to go ahead and take half damage here.
Okay.
For a total of 14 points of mental damage. That's going to do it for this creature's turn. Fernessa is still passing. Mahari, you're up.
All right, I'm going to stride. God damn it! I want a goddamn tool. There we go. I'm going to stride 20 feet to right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to target this good old boy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to do a slam down.
Okay.
So here comes the swing.
A 32 is absolutely going to hit.
Okay, here's the damage.
25 points of damage. Love to see it.
And then here's
Not
the
bad.
athletics check to try to trip.
Yes, please.
Oh,
No dice there. Keep in mind, trip is in the basic action macros, and that'll tell you if you succeed or not automatically. That is against their reflex DC. That is just a regular failure.
Okay.
Crazy
And
that a
that
2 on the die could be a regular failure.
I know, right?
Or strong, guys.
Yeah, I know. That ends my turn.
All right, that is going to bring us to the next of Immryg's spawn. A bit further away is going to come out over here.
Immryg's been
and-
busy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's a little bigger.
They are going to fly on over to here. It's one action. And they are going to, we'll say ready an attack for if anyone approaches. Vanessa. Kashmir, that's going to bring us to you.
Okie dokie. What is that thing about bosses and like, is it concentrate things that don't work?
Incapacitation.
Yes,
Incapacitation.
incapacitation effects do not tend to have a very good effect on creatures higher level than you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okity dokity. I think he just needs to take a little break. She's just been too much.
Okay. Yeah, actually, exactly within 30 feet of you, they're going to have to make a will save.
Oh, I've heard of this spell.
Ooh, synesthesia, nice.
All right. They are going to succeed at it. So they will be affected by this for one round. So anytime they use a concentrate action, they're going to have to make a DC 5 flat check. And all creatures and objects are concealed from it. And it's clumsy 3. Goodness gracious. All right.
Oh, loser, you are my friends.
Woof.
So you guys have a very high likelihood of being able to whack it, and Kashmir popping up a shield to protect yourself as well. Fernessa is going to choose to come into initiative at this point, at the end of your turn. What she wants to do with that, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out. Let's see, her movement speed. Get her to about there. So, thankfully, she has a 35-foot move, so she can move 5 more feet to the left. And yeah, she's gonna go ahead. Amira, will you give me a will save as she's going to attempt to dominate you?
I mean, if she
Not in a good
wants
way.
to. Okay.
know.
That's a hero point.
Yeah, that is going to be a failure. But that is
Ooh.
going to be an exact success for you.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you're only going to be stunned one. You can hear her whisper into your mind as she tries to tell you to come closer, approach.
Hey, only my wife gets to do that to me.
And Immryg-Zuul is going to simply wait patiently at the moment. Solomon, that brings us to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go mountain stance.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use E-Rush. Zip.
Oh, man's approaching Fernessa.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you need to do anything, or do I continue?
You're good to go. You do have concealed
What?
until the start of your next turn because of Key Rush.
Yep.
Very nice. And I imagine this is your flurry.
Nope.
Oh, no,
Grapple.
this was a grapple. Fantastic. All right. Grabbing the
Then,
succubus in place.
Then crushing grab.
She does take crushing grab damage. Thank you kindly. I'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is my turn.
All right. That is going to activate the third of Immryg's spawn. And, I mean, Solomon, you just came nice up and close for me, which I do so happily appreciate.
Hit me.
Let's see, 20 feet is right
Do it.
there. They are going to move to here and make a lunging bite at you, allowing him to bite you with their jaws from a reach of 20 feet.
That's a long neck.
It is very long, yeah. Well, he's lunging.
Having a sore
so
throat must be a bitch.
It really must. Solomon, that is going to hit you. Unfortunately, the nat 20 was wasted on the concealment check. So this is going to be full damage to you for a total of 15 points of piercing damage.
Is the damage supposed to be in question marks?
I still have it hidden. I keep forgetting to unhide it. If you guys would like, I'm happy to unhide it real quick. We'll probably just have to reload the server. Let me actually go ahead and do that. Configure settings. That is a tool belt, I believe. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let me see.
This is
Hide
causing
damage.
a reload, right, Jericho?
Doesn't look like it actually. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. All right. For the last person in initiative here, Aranth, you are up.
Actually, I had a quick question.
Oh yes, I have a quick answer for you.
So with the mountain stance, it gives me a +4 bonus to AC,
Mhm.
and when I put it on, it only gave me a +3. It's supposed to be cumulative with any of my armor runes. And because I have Mountain Stronghold, I have a dex cap of 1. Oh,
Well, that's a different action entirely.
I think that's it. No, it's the dex cap. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had a dex of 2 right now. I thought I only had a dex of 1 still.
Yeah, that would do it.
Never mind.
All right. Aranth, what you got for us?
Get him,
Let's
Lance.
see.
Excuse me.
An action to move closer.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Think
Who's getting
Nessa.
despaired?
You're Nessa.
You want Nessa to feel agonizing despair?
Yeah.
That's rude. She will fail.
Nice.
So she'll take full damage and become frightened. Oh, I should also make sure I mention this. I meant to say at the beginning of the session. Immryg-Zuul has a villain point.
Oh boy.
I assumed he had one.
I figured it was an easy assumption, but I wanted to make sure you all were aware.
Good to know.
Go ahead and roll damage, Aranth. She takes a full 15 points of mental damage and will become frightened 2. All right.
That
Mira,
was it.
that's going to bring us back to you. You are still listed as away, by the way. Thank you.
Okay. Stunned one.
Mhm.
Let's
Only
see.
2 actions this turn, unfortunately.
That's okay. I'm going to bond Mo for Nessa.
Okay. You guys really hate her, don't you?
Well,
Fuck this
okay,
bitch. The
I'm
dragons
just going after the
never heard of
caster.
him.
It's what I do.
we're all ganging up on the succubus.
Making sure I have everything on.
Hey, Allie. Hey, Allie, how's it feel that I get to touch her before you?
You know.
She pleads the fifth because her wife is right here.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think Amira's ever pleaded the 5th just because Kashmir was nearby.
It's tried, but
Okay,
failed.
got it on there. Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna evangelize.
Go for it.
Okay.
That was
that's
bullshit. It was on the 20. Sorry.
Stupefied. No worries. Stupefied 1 for 1 round.
Stupefied 1 for 1 round. Goodness, you guys really want to make sure she can't do shit.
Bad casters.
All right. That is going to bring us to Immryg's spawn right over here, who is clumsy 3 for the round, unfortunately. Which is definitely going to hurt, you would think.
Yeah, what does clumsy do again?
Penalty to dexterity based rolls. So AC down by 3 right now, effectively.
Nice.
I mean, I might as well go for the frenzy, shouldn't I? I've got multiple people in range. If only it steps here first to get into melee range with people. It is going to go for a draconic frenzy here, making 2 claw strikes and 1 tail strike in the order of my choice. We're going to start with the tail strike, though.
Oh.
And we're going to roll that against Amira. Tail will be hitting you first and foremost, which I believe is going to miss. By 23. So it is going to pivot over to striking at Mahari with a claw.
All right.
Which is also going to miss.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I need some good rolls here, please, dice. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. We'll follow it up with the last claw strike on Amira. I think it's got a slightly better chance of hitting you. Let's see it happen. I'm not going to see it, unfortunately.
I mean, he's literally trying to hit like mist right now. So.
He is, but, you know, he can try. That's going to do it for his turn. Mahari, we're back to you.
All right. I'm going to try to demoralize him as my first action.
Go for it.
Boo.
That is a success. They're going to be demoralized.
Can I tell if he's still clumsy?
Yes, it lasts for 1 round, so it'll last until Kashmi's turn.
Okay, I'm going to try another slam down.
Okay, it is going to, as you target it with an attack, it is going to use its scintillating defense reaction, giving it concealment to the triggering attack.
Okay, is there a button for that?
Just when you roll to attack, it'll auto-roll your flat check.
Okay.
As you go for your slam down, you're gonna hit because he's clumsy 3.
Okay, here's the damage.
How long does the clumsy last for?
Until Kashmi's turn.
And then here's the trip.
All right. I do need you to give me another flat check, please, to target.
Just roll a flat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Just a d20.
All good. All right, so no more concealed. He will be knocked prone, and go ahead and roll that 1d6 bludgeoning damage for me. Full 6 bludgeoning, very nice, as you slam a dragon spawn down into the dirt. I completely forgot I had to make the flat checks to target you and Amira because you were concealed to it from synesthesia, but it missed all its attacks on you anyways. So, all right. Norin, for now, doesn't seem like you guys need a whole lot of help. He's going to stand back. He's got his healing magic ready to go for if it's necessary. And that is going to bring us to Immryg's second spawn. Let's see. I mean, I might as well come flying on over here. And...
Yes, come to me.
Yeah, it's going to use a hallucinatory breath as well, hitting Solomon, Aranth, and Amira. If all of you could give me a will save, please. I do have a button for it.
Ah, draconic breath weapons.
We love them.
Why can't I click the button?
I don't know. You might just need to roll normally.
Yeah, there's no special spot on it this time.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
That's weird.
Foundry, why are you a pain? A 21 will fail, Amira. An 18 will definitely fail Aranth, and a 28 will succeed Solomon.
No.
You
That
wanna
was
keep the
me
failure?
like, do I want to use a hero point? No.
All right. Then that is going to be 25 points of mental damage to you. And Solomon, you only take 12. Solomon, because you failed... Actually, sorry, not Solomon. Aranth and Amira, because the two of you failed your saves, you're going to be stupefied 1 for a round.
Oh, boy.
Unfortunately.
Oh!
So...
Woof.
That's going to do it for their turn. Kashmi, you are up.
Come on, Kashmi, get the one next to me.
Imaginary weapon, this fool.
So they are going to lose their clumsy condition as synesthesia ends on them, but they are still prone and frightened. You are not...
We would-
Oh, there we go.
So, you know what I was thinking is, maybe you could keep your bitch mind out of my life.
My
Oof.
wife.
That's, all right. That's going on this guy over here.
No, on the lady who tried to brain rape my woman.
Oh. That's a choice of words, but you are exactly 50 or exactly 60 feet away. Let's go for that fortitude save.
Kind of fitting, seeing as Mimira was going to try and do that to Kashmi before.
Because she is frightened, she is going to fail that. So,
Dominate this, not dude.
Kashmi, go ahead and roll that 1d4 button, if you don't mind.
1d4 button, I'm coming for you.
All right. In an amount of time, she will take 55 points of fortitude, or of just damage, not even typed, as some form of disaster will befall her.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was fortitude damage.
Now, there's technically an argument that the save should be made when the damage is done, not now, but I don't think her frightened would go down to 0 by then, so we'll just leave it as is. You've got one more action if you'd like to do anything with it, Kashmi.
Shield up.
All right, sounds good. That is going to bring us to angry Fernessa. Was not happy about
So
all
many
this.
status effects.
Frightened,
Yeah.
stupefied, evangelized.
Grabbed.
Grappled, flat-footed.
I mean, Solomon, you're already holding her. Would you be adverse to her hugging you as well?
Good contest of strength.
I have to ask, are you willing, or would you like her to roll? If you are willing, she can automatically succeed at this check.
Oh no, she's got to earn it.
You want her to earn it? Okay. As a succubus, she does get to use her diplomacy to do so instead of athletics. Because
Is
she's
it
not
still
necessarily
versus
going to
my
hold
fort?
you in place, she's going to hug you.
Reject
Is
her.
it still against my? Is it still against my fort DC, or is it
It
against
is.
Will?
Yeah. No, it's just using, she gets to use diplomacy instead of athletics. So what is your fortitude DC, Solomon?
31.
31.
Actually, Well, actually, hold on a second. I think it's higher because I have the wrestler feat.
Oh, she rolled a 39.
She got it.
Yeah. So you are going to become grabbed as well. And this was not a manipulate action on her part. This was just a attack action.
Mm-hmm.
So as you become good old grabbed, as you're holding on to her and she just goes in for an embrace. I mean,
Yeah, my DC is 33. To be
she's
correct,
going to kiss you.
You.
Are you watching?
Are you
Hope
sure?
you're watching, Amira.
Solomon, you are a good associate acquaintance, but I am not interested in watching you mac on anybody.
So, Solomon, you are immediately going to become drained 1. And you are
She doesn't
going
have
to
to-
take...
she doesn't have to make an attack or anything.
Not for this. She just has to have you grabbed.
Hmm.
And she is then going to deal 10 points of mental damage to you.
Okay.
Drained is you lose hit points equal to your level.
Question. When
Mhm.
she did her diplomacy check, does she still have to get past my conceal?
You're absolutely right, she did. You are concealed until the start of your next turn. Let's go ahead and roll both flat checks, actually. Nat 20 is the one to grab you. And to kiss you, she's going to fail, actually. So go ahead and take that 10 damage back. And go ahead and lose that drained condition. Go ahead and... yes?
I'm gonna mock her pretty ridiculously about how embarrassing that is.
She got close and then she saw under the hood.
Exactly.
Which tongue do you want to make out with?
My God!
Oh,
None of them.
wow.
And...
It's frightening. Being
And that's
in
a
a horror
once
game.
per round ability, so she can't use that again this turn, unfortunately. Which is a damnable shame.
Apparently, even succubi have their limits.
Yeah.
That awkward first kiss when you miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Last action here. Goodness, she is kind of hoping to succeed at that. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot she has that aura. Oh, right. Yeah. You also, while you're within 10 feet, would have taken a -2 circumstance penalty to your DC against her diplomacy check against you there because of her seductive presence.
That wouldn't have made it a crit success. Though.
No. Okay, thankfully, she succeeded at that. Last action, she's just going to try and wiggle out of your grasp. She's gonna try and escape here.
This is that map, right?
Yes, it is, because she made an attack against you to grab you. So, ooh, very low chance of actually succeeding here, I think. But yeah, that's a big old crit fail.
You can't attempt escape until your next turn.
Yeah, well, that was her last.
Well, that was her
action
last
anyways.
action anyway.
So that is going to bring us to Immryg-Zuul. She's going to go down to Frightened 1. Immryg-Zuul is going to... Solomon, you're up.
Where's my button? Button. Who's got the button?
Button.
Luckily, you're at.
Where did I put? Oh, here it is.
Whirling
Time to go fly.
throw. So here's an interesting question, because she's also grabbing you.
This is forced movement, so it would break the
Yeah,
grapple.
it does break the grapple. Go for it.
And I'm going to try to throw her right in the middle of my friend group there.
That's so rude. Give me that athletics check. All right.
Natural 20!
She goes flying. Grabbed is broken on you and on her. She lands prone.
Alright, so that's 3d6 plus 5.
Yes, because you have the ability that lets you deal damage with that, right? But that's just
Whirling
now.
throw, it does it automatically.
Yeah.
Oof.
15 more points of damage to her. All right, that's gonna hurt.
Got you a new chew toy, Mahari.
Thanks!
And then
You've got
I'm
two
going
actions
to
left.
run up here.
Running away from the dragons. Interesting. They will not react.
Chasing
to strike
after.
you.
Facing after. And then I will flurry of blows.
Go for it.
While she's prone.
That is going to be a hit because she is prone. All right.
And I need a save for
Roll
her.
your second attack first, because I'm just going to do it all
Yes, that's right,
after.
because it's combined.
Yeah. It's all combined. Second attack's
Nope.
a big old whiff.
I'm
She'll
not
take
gonna hero point that.
damage, and she will give you a fortitude save. Which she's going to fail. She'll be stunned 1.
Adding to the list.
Yep. Hey, we've
all
almost
like-
got a full circle around her.
We're gonna
all
complete Exodia.
All right.
What were you saying, Mahari?
You bring down one fist and just crack her in her shoulder, then she narrowly rolls out of the way of the other one as it cracks the ground.
I mean, if I bring this idiot right up here,
Oh, fuck.
I think you're
Is it gonna get her in
all
the AoE?
in a
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful cone.
I'm so glad I kept whirling throw. That's such a fun ability.
Funny enough, Mahari, you're going to be outside of this area. So
What?
I will need... It's only a 30-foot cone. I will need Aranth, Solomon, Amira, and Vanessa to all give this save. This is a will
Hey,
save,
it also
please.
gets its little cousin too.
They're immune to it. Don't you
Oh.
worry. You think I'd be stupid enough to build them so that they can hit each other with their own breath weapons?
Yes.
I take offense to that.
Freaking Amira just coming out from left field.
Amira, that is a regular success. Solomon, that is a regular success.
Why is
I
the
don't-
dragon rolling?
I don't know. I thought I was on Furness's sheet, but I am an idiot.
I think the
so-
dragon's
Dragon just
targeted. I
critically
think that's why.
succeeds.
Yeah, the dragon's just fine. Look at that, guys. Who would have thought? Bum. Aranth, that is a failure. And Fernessa will succeed. So, Aranth, luckily you're stupefied, does not stack from this, but you are going to take full damage, while everyone else is going to take half damage. Of 17 mental damage. We love the good old gas breath.
That's
Then
what I'm
Fernessa-
like after I eat garlic bread.
Then Fernessa takes what? Half damage?
She does take half damage from that, yes. And Amira, you take half damage as well.
I took my half.
Yep. All right, all good there. Aranth, we're up to you. Oh, I can get rid of the. Oop.
Womp.
Stop saying that. I'm gonna kill your character.
What?
Aranth?
X.
What?
It's your turn!
I know. I'm eating and I'm trying
Oh.
to figure out what to do.
Sorry.
Hey, that's what you got here quick.
Hey, you picked combat to start eating?
Okay, I can't predict when my DoorDasher is gonna drop off my food. Okay.
You can? I mean, that just sounds
Either
like a
he's
skill
49
issue.
minutes late, or yes, you can.
Anyway,
Who's gonna get
I
God?
say if you're hungry, eat.
Oh, I'm not
Thank
shaming
you,
the eating.
Henry.
I'm just judging the fact that you don't have the psychic
I
power to
am.
know when your DoorDash driver's gonna get there.
how about this? I don't know at what point in the game my DoorDasher is gonna get here. Okay.
Again, I think you just need to build up your psychic powers, Aranth. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, who's getting blood called?
Nessa.
Why do you guys hate her so much?
Hey, fuck her!
You have 3 whole ass dragons around you, and you're going, nah, kill the succubus.
I mean, she's clearly the larger threat.
Don't
right
forget,
now.
you have an entire ass big dragon over here waiting for you, too.
I know, right?
Yeah, we
Alright.
don't want to kill his dragon buddies. Not in front of him. We're polite.
Are you? Really? She is going to succeed here, so she'll take half damage.
I mean, we're polite until we kill Fernessa.
All right, so she is going to take half of that. She is alive, so she is then going to become sickened 2.
Good
Gross.
God! How much crap does she have on her?
Bum.
Not enough.
All right.
And now she's right in the middle of our little friend
Aranth,
group.
you can either gain 7 temp HP or become quickened.
Take the quickened.
Okay. You become quickened for 1 round.
Okay.
So, next turn you'll have that extra action solely to step, stride, or strike. So, hey, you've got a free movement next turn.
Sweet. And then I think I still have one action
indeed.
left. Congrats, Amira.
Get guided.
Thank you.
All right. And Amira, that's going to bring us back to you, top of round 3.
Okay. Fernessa's still frightened.
She's
this-
frightened. She does lose her stupefied because Evangelize ends now.
Yeah. Do we know
But
if
she's stunned, she's sickened, she's frightened, she's prone. She has inevitable disaster on her.
would I get free devise on her?
Yes, she absolutely. All of these enemies relate to escaping at this point.
Okay.
A 12, not bad.
Okay. Have we seen any evidence that these dragons can understand common and speak it like their daddy-o?
They have not spoken yet.
Okay. In that case,
Are you selecting an attack or skill stratagem
I'll go to accept an attack stratagem
that
for
you
now.
cannot make?
Yeah. Because I just wanted to see what I would get on the device because I don't have to use it, right? Like if I got in a 20, I would have dropped and then attacked. But,
Fair enough.
because it's literally free to see if I get the 20 or not. I'm going to try bond mowing one of the dragons.
Okay. Which one are you going to try and bond mow?
The one closer to Aranth.
Sounds good.
Also, for our casters, if you have any spells that attack will, my bond mow decreases their will save.
That is a beautiful nat 20. Crit success bond mow.
Then I am going to attempt to intimidate the dragon.
Sounds good. You using your guidance on any of these?
I'm going to use guidance on the demoralize here.
Sounds good. And that is a crit success on the dragon.
Okay. And then last action, I'll go ahead and stupefy the dragon, just in case it has some kind of a spell that it can potentially cast.
The dragon's got a big ass aura.
Mahari's been using his exploration action to ensure it starts at 30 feet.
Yep.
Actually, should I just... I think it might be safer for me to fall back a little bit, thinking about it, actually.
Take a shot at the succubus.
I would have to use one action to dismiss the spell, which I don't really feel like doing right now. I mean, these dragons probably have reactive strikes, but that's okay.
Well, Jericho,
Why would you have to dismiss the spell to attack her?
Because Vapor Form doesn't let me make strikes.
Oh, I forgot you were in vapor form.
Yeah. What was your question, Mahari?
Have we seen them make any reactive strikes so far?
Nope. And this one doesn't currently have a reaction because it uses scintillating defense against you.
Then I'm gonna skedaddle back here.
Sounds good. That is going to bring us to its turn, so it does get its reaction back now. It is... Actually, I should check by now, since it is around later, if it has its breath weapon back. It does not. Sounds good. Mahari, do you have a reactive strike? Remind me.
I do.
Would you like to use it as it stands up?
No, thank you.
Okay. Saving it.
Just gonna use it on the mage.
Interesting.
Or
Well,
actually,
then,
you're gonna get your reaction back before her turn.
it is going to stride to here, if you would like to make a reactive strike on the stride.
No, thank you.
Alright, and it's going to bite you.
Okay.
Which is going to hit.
Okay.
And,
At this point, I would like to use my reaction.
Sure, go for it. Iron Command. So it can either drop prone, and are you choosing persistent or regular mental?
Persistent.
Okay. You want to deal mental damage to the illusion dragon?
Yeah. Plus spirit damage.
Well, because it's flanking you right now, it gets sneak attack on you. So
Oh, nice.
you're going to go ahead and take for me. Oh man, that's a really awful roll. Only 16 points of piercing damage. And it is going to choose to drop prone. It's fine going down, but it will take the... Actually, it does not refuse, so it does not take the persistent spirit either. And that's going to do it for its turn. So, Mahari, we are back to you. Just increasing its frightened so it doesn't drop to 0.
So, who's gonna get it? The succubus or the dragon? Oh, the succubus is gonna get it.
That's rude.
I mean, that succubus can get it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. This is gonna be a vicious swing.
Okay.
She's a terrible kisser.
No, she just has standard, Solomon.
Hey,
That
she's the one who
is a
initiated it,
hit.
not me.
It is not a crit, Mahari.
Understood.
Still quite hefty damage. 30 points is absolutely gonna hurt. Which, she does seem to take a little bit extra because, of course, she is a demon. And your weapon is cold iron.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I had taken it. I was like,
take
wait, why'd she take extra damage?
Question, does she take extra damage from my metal strikes?
Are your strikes counted as cold iron? They are treated as cold iron. So yes, you've done you've done one strike that hit her. Mahari, while you're choosing what to do with your last action, just scroll up and see if it actually dealt it to her or not.
Alright, let's see. Frightened, frightened, frightened. Okay, so
Everyone's fucking frightened.
Good.
She did take the extra damage, Solomon.
Okay, good.
Foundry
The
had that
system's
all
usually pretty. Alright, it's usually pretty good about counting that, but I just wanted to check because I
I
couldn't
have
see it.
okay.
less and less faith with Foundry every session I run.
I have a monk in another campaign though.
Fucking. Yeah, I would normally do a recall knowledge, but my recall knowledge is shit.
I mean,
Always just keep swinging.
Yeah, I'll
you
just
can
go
aim,
for
you can
another
move out of
swing.
melee, or you can hit with map. That works too.
Yeah, I'll just try again with my broad spear. Nope.
Pity. That's gonna be a big old whiff.
Big whiff.
That is going
that
to
roll.
bring us to this spawn. Does not have their breath weapon back right now, of course. And let's see. Let's see. Where would they like to go? I do not know. Man, I mean, I guess they're just gonna have to fly over to here and make a Draconic Frenzy series of strikes against Solomon and Aranth.
Yay.
So, starting with their tail strike, you know what, Solomon? We'll give it to you. Just for you.
Give to me.
The dice are not my friend. That is a natural 1.
You stingy bitch.
Look, I want to hit you. Believe me. The first of the 2 claw strikes is, you know what, Solomon? A gift. Just for you.
Yes.
It's going to be another miss, because that's a nat 3 on the die.
Damn you.
And we're going to hit Aranth with the last one.
What does it take, huh?
That's okay. That's my second nat 1 with this idiot this turn. So 2 1s and a 3.
Hey-ho.
He is going to do absolutely fuck all. And Kashmi, we are back to you, which is going to trigger, because a 1 round was rolled on Inevitable Disaster, that is going to be 55 points of damage to Fernessa. And she is looking extremely injured at this point.
Do we still want to try and take her alive?
No.
I know we wanted to try to, like, chain her up in our basement and have her make drugs like Jesse Pinkman or something, but...
Okay, first off, you're the one who wanted to chain her up. Second, the basement is my domain. You don't get to touch it.
Unleashing your psyche first and foremost, Kashmi. Go for it. That's just rude. Ooh, are you hitting 2 people with it?
I am.
Love to see that. Who do you want to hit first?
Can I non-lethal the girl and then lethal the dragon?
Mahari's just gonna kill her.
So technically, you're
Not
not
if I
supposed
have
to
the
be.
dragon first. Then I'm gonna stand over her and then she will be mine. I'll lick her. She will become mine.
I will hold you. I will
That's-
hold you
that's
back
what
so
you wanna
Mahari can
think.
kill her. I will hold you back so Mahari can kill her.
Technically, you're not supposed to be able to non-lethal a spell, but because Imaginary Weapon is creating an actual weapon, I'd allow you to non-lethal it. Which does take a -2 to the attack. And with the -2, that's actually going to miss.
Why are we trying to take her alive?
I don't
So she
know.
can make drugs for us.
Oh, hell no.
Kashmi wants a drug fiend to chain up in your guys' boat basement.
I don't think that's the reason she wants her.
Yeah.
Alright, but a 28 will absolutely hit the dragon. Well, ahead and roll damage for me.
I was hero pointing that one.
Oh,
Sorry,
that was a
it just
hero
didn't give me an
point.
hero point. Yes,
Uh,
please.
A 26 with that -2 is going to be an exact success to hit her, so go ahead and roll damage. Man. She's about to do something so cool on her turn.
You're going to explode.
But no, she is just going to be knocked unconscious by your blow.
Not for long.
I am going to very politely announce that she is mine, and that if we would like to be friends, I would like to keep her, please. You guys never let me have any pets anymore. Oh, just let me have this one.
We've given
I
you
thought
enough
Never had
pets,
a succubus
Kashmi.
before.
Wait, I thought Mahari was your pet, and then I was your imaginary pet.
Apparently we don't count anymore. So, fuck this succubus.
Do you have? And then I'm gonna make the Kashmi face. That tells you exactly what you don't have. It's boobs.
Confused. Oh, is it the big guy's turn now? Oh, this is against
That's
the
going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
That hurts quite a lot, and we have an unconscious Fernessa and a near-death dragon spawn at this point. And that is going to end your turn, Kashmi. Immryg.
Half an action left.
I'm sorry?
I would just. Can I have a half an action? Because I would like to free action Scrinches Mahari's ear, because he did such a good job, like, weakening these guys down for me. Like, he loosened the pickles for me.
Sure. Why not?
Scrinches!
He knows what
Please
you're
don't
trying
kill my
to do.
succubus.
Immryg is not quite done with his thing right now, so Solomon, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to use Dragon Strike.
Alrighty.
I'm going to use Mountain Stronghold.
Okie doke.
Then I'm going to Flurry of Blows to try and finish off the succubus by caving her face in. Since I am Kashmi's imaginary friend, what's hers is mine.
Flawless.
That's gonna hit.
I will fucking eat you.
And with that, Fernessa is going to have her skull caved in. I'm sorry,
My second
Kashmi.
attack will be against the dragon.
You have to
Flurry.
specify before you get to roll them.
What?
Like, do you have to specify
did.
which attack? I thought he said he was trying to cave Fernessa's head in. I interpreted
I
that
did.
to be
I said-
both strikes.
No, with Flurry, I can either pick between two targets or I can focus one person. If I focus one person, Stunning Fist applies. Otherwise, I can choose my targets.
Okay. It does not technically, you have to say you have to make them both before rolling. That's what I was more wondering. You have to declare if you're attacking both before or after you roll the first one.
It just says if they both hit the same target.
Yeah, yes.
Alright.
I
Let's
believe
see.
that
I
does it
buffed
for your turn.
myself. Yep. I buffed myself, so that's it.
All right, then that is going to bring us to this dragon, who is a little upset at what you guys just did. Yeah, I mean, you just killed their mom, Solomon. They're gonna unleash everything into you.
Wait,
Oh!
she was their mom?
Oh!
Oh god,
Then with
she must have been
the
loose as hell.
Draconic
know, right?
Frenzy.
God damn. Fucking freak on a leash.
First strike misses. Let's go. second strike, we're going to go 2 claw strikes. I forgot to target you. I'm so sorry, but I'm fairly sure a 32 does hit you finally.
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome.
That does hit. Because I am flanked, it would be a 30 to hit me, so it hits me by 2.
Awful damage roll. 2 1s, a 2, and a 3. So only 13 damage to you. And the final strike, I forgot to target again, I'm so sorry. But hey, that's another nat 1, baby.
That would definitely be a crit miss.
Aranth, that's going to bring us to you.
Vanessa did.
I would like to roll well, please, game. That would be appreciated.
Shit! Why do you guys always fuck up my spell plan?
Isn't she not supposed to be stupefied anymore?
That is correct. Aranth and Amira should no longer be stupefied. Thank you for that catch.
Oh.
Who's getting phantom pained? The new
The
buff one.
almost
That's
dead
so
one.
rude. Why would you do such a thing? That's a failure, unfortunately. So they'll go ahead and take full damage. 26 mental damage. And that 4d4 persistent mental. What's the base rank of Phantom Pain? Is it 4? I don't think so. I think it's 2, I want to say. Oh, it's 1. Oh, but that button ups it automatically. Awesome. If you would hit that 4d4 persistent mental button for me, Aranth. As it is going to start taking persistent mental and be sickened. Though if it does manage to overcome the sickened, it will immediately end the persistent mental. And you've got 1 action left.
Shit. I think to get the fuck away from them.
Oh, if only I had a reactive strike on these idiots. You're level 8, have one,
100%.
please. That's going to bring us back to the top. Amir, that's you. And actually, I didn't check my numbers. Aranth, your spell left this dragon on 1 hit point, which, with how I've done things recently, means it is going to be dead.
You mind fucked a Mirage Dragon.
Sure did.
Something to add to the list of accomplishments.
I'm gonna go ahead and try a devise on the more southerly one. See what I get.
Okay. A very
It's
good
pretty
roll.
good. I'll have to think about whether or not I want to drop vapor form.
I just realized I have a reaction that I keep forgetting to use.
Have we figured out what their AC is like?
28, I believe, has hit.
28.
26 or 28. I don't know. We've put so many debuffs on them. It's hard to
Okay.
keep track.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and head over here,
Okay.
drop vapor form, and
Okay.
then make the strike.
It is going to use its scintillating defense reaction, so
Mhm.
it is going to become concealed against your attack here,
Okay.
at the very least. Does not help it. It is going to be crit by you.
Nice. Decent damage.
39 points of damage and the D10 persistent fire. Love to see it.
Okay, and that'll be it for my turn.
All right, Mahari, we're back to you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
so-
sorry. Before that, Amira, could you roll a d6 for me, please, at the end of your turn?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now you're up, Mahari.
Okay.
Always terrifying when Jericho makes me roll something and doesn't
Yeah, I
tell
know,
me
right?
what it is.
Jericho, this spot right here gives me flank, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Right there. Now, would I know if the dragon's mirage bullshit would affect me as well?
In what regards?
Like that one dragon did its reaction to conceal itself. Is this dragon also concealed to me?
No, it was solely against the attack it used the reaction on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which was a bit weird for you, considering you did Slam Down, but I ruled it since that was a single action, letting you make 2 attacks. It used it against both.
Got it. Okay. Well, then I'm going to just do a vicious swing.
All right. That's a crit. Me sitting here sweating because I think I made these guys too easy, but that's okay. It was all part of the plan.
Oh, I didn't. Damn it! I didn't do crit damage.
Oh,
I was gonna say it.
Mahari.
Do you want me to just re-roll it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hit thine crit
Yeah.
damage, idiot.
Crit damage.
Much better. And you can hit the electricity damage to the other guy if you wanted to,
Yes.
because of crit specialization. Would you like to deal that electricity damage to anyone else as well?
Nope. Just the other dragon.
Coward.
Hit me.
Solomon's just like ah.
Look, I'm failing to deal damage to Solomon like he won, so you might as well do it in my place.
Nah.
This isn't a frenzy.
All
Mahari's
right.
Mahari's on Solomon's side. Why would he damage him? And that's my turn.
That is going to bring us to the other spawn. They really want to hit Solomon. They don't think they can. Is the bad question? Is the bad thing? Do they get their breath weapon back though? Let's check now.
Yeah, I'm
They have
technically
it
off
back
guard
this
to it.
turn.
I'm technically off guard though.
Yeah, I'm aware. Stop baiting me. Because I can just do my breath weapon like this and hit everyone in it. So, if I could get a will save from everyone, please, in the party.
Well, that succubus is definitely dead now.
Yep. Is there a button?
No, it wasn't
gonna hero
working for
print
some
that.
reason. Solomon, that is a success for you. Do you get an auto crit success?
No. Next level, I get my mastery and will.
Perfect. Kashmi, that is a crit success for you, just on the die roll. Mahari, that is a regular success for you.
Which it's a good thing you didn't give us that level up, otherwise I would have taken even less damage than I already have.
Amira and Aranth, can the two of you roll for me, please?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
A
Jericho,
will
this
save,
is also
please.
gonna trigger Iron Command.
I'm sorry, Mahari?
This will
Iron
also
Command.
trigger his Mahari's Iron Command.
Absolutely. Amira, that is a regular success for you. Aranth, that is a failure for you. They're going to choose to drop prone Mahari because they're just going to stand back up with their last action.
Okay.
Aranth, that is a regular success for you. So this is going to be... Does anyone have auto crit success? I have to check manually here. I don't think anyone does at this point. So that is going to be no damage to Kashmi, half damage to everyone else. Which is 13 mental damage to each person.
Inch by inch.
It's very funny. All right, and it is going to stand with its last action. You do not have a reactive strike, do you, Solomon?
I do not.
Okay, it's just Mahari that has it in this party. I have to remind myself of that.
Only reaction I have, I keep forgetting to use.
Kashmi, that's going to bring us back to you.
All right. I am going to move right here, and I'm going to look Solomon right in his face and point my finger at him and say, I may have given you my best friend's heart, but I made you a right proper bastard, and I'm going to fix you when I get home.
I lick her finger.
Damn.
So what do you mean you gave me your friend's heart?
Oh boy, more amped imaginary weapons. Uh-oh. I put these idiots too close. They are both going to use their scintillating defense here, Kashmi. So they are both going to be concealed to
Didn't the
your
bot one?
attack.
Didn't the bot one already use his reaction?
You are correct, and he was not the one who just went, so he does not have it back. Was that against the north one or the south one first, Kashmi?
South one.
South one? That's a big old crit.
Crit on amped imaginary weapon. Oh, this will be good.
Yeah. Classic Kashmi right here. Let's see. 112, I'm imagining. 102. They are very dead. Solomon kills the mother, Kashmi kills the children.
Classic.
You were targeting Fernessa there, Kashmi, but a 24 would miss the big one.
Okay.
And before you choose to hero point or not, can you roll just a flat d20 for me? Because they were concealed from you. And if you fail this concealment check, then you would have to use 2 hero points to overcome it. That would be a success, so it's up to you if you would like to hero point your attack or not. Keep in mind, you do still have the big dragon to fight.
He's barely injured.
Mm-hmm.
He's the last one, and then we have Daddy.
So it would seem.
I'm about to be real fucking worthless for a hot minute. And we get 2 hero points in this game, right?
Yes, you've already used 1 in this fight, so you've got 1 left.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you,
then-
boss.
Yeah, absolutely. That is going to bring us to Immryg-Zuul, who is going to finish the action he was casting and call upon the remainder of his spawn.
The action he. Oh dear.
Thought I remembered him having more.
What he's been focusing on so far this combat is getting the rest of his children here to help him fight you guys, especially seeing all you've managed to accomplish so far.
What if these children are illusions, though?
Solomon,
Can we
that's
just
when it goes
disbelieve?
to you. If you would like to use actions on your turn, you absolutely can try.
I am going to grapple this dragon because I think this one's real.
Okay. Can I get some nat 20s, please?
No.
Not allowed.
I'd like to be rolling better than a 1 and a 3 on most of my rolls.
I will crush and grab him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy crap, that is a big token.
He large.
Then I will flurry of blows.
Go for it.
Just
I
head
have to
back
remember
and
it.
win.
I just have to remember that this is a map.
I forgot to take off the concealed. I'm sorry. That's a crit on the first one.
Oh, this is going to have a lot of effects.
And that's a very good roll. Jeez.
This is how your dragon fights.
It's got to make 2 fort saves.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I got to roll the other
Yeah,
one.
go for your second
just-
attack. I have my funny combine button, and damn it, I'm going to use it. 26 damage, because I can do this fun little thing right here. And that combines it all together. A total of
Shit.
90 damage, plus a d10 persistent and a separate d4 persistent. Here is the fortitude against Stunning Fist. That is a crit failure.
It's done
Stun
3, I think.
3. Yep. And I believe that override's slowed, but I'm just going to roll anyways. Oh, look, it's going to crit fail the slowed check also.
Oh god.
That is a 2 and a 4 I just rolled, people. In case you're wondering, my dice rolls really
Dragon
don't
is
want me
royally
rolling well.
And I'm going to use my reaction too. I am going to curse wounds the crit.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is a will save he has to make, I believe.
I think it's
For dude.
probably there, but
You see 29. That's a 5 on the die. That's another failure. So he cannot heal most of that
60.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. He doesn't have a way to heal.
All right.
You've just
in
prevented
case.
Morin from healing him.
Oh.
In case he
For
was
some reason,
thinking about betraying you.
For some reason, I have the curse wounds, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, because the effect is just applied to you. You can get rid of it.
All right.
I just have to keep
and then
track of that.
Yeah, I still have an action, so I am going to go into Mountain Stronghold.
Sounds good.
All
Aranth,
that just goes up. Fuck you!
if you'd like to continue bullying this poor dragon, do not forget you are quickened this turn.
Flies over,
Actually, I
bites
believe you were
elements, someone
quickened
just
last
turns.
round, but you forgot it, so you can use
Comes
that
over.
free move action this turn.
Oh, cool.
Comes over, bites Solomon, someone just grabs it by the neck and just starts pummeling it in the face.
Dragon Boy is
This guy won't be able to do
grappled, right?
anything on his next turn, keep in mind.
he's grappled though, right?
Yes.
He's restrained, he's stunned 3 as well.
Yeah. He can do nothing but just take whatever pummeling you guys put into him.
He's my kill.
Solomon's like, my dragon!
We'll devour
Like-
him and then become a real dragon.
I'll be a real boy someday.
I would like to recall knowledge on the dragons
Sure.
and see if their blood is poisonous.
You're thinking what I was thinking. Yeah, go for it. Give me that recall knowledge. You've
That
never
means I get
heard
to make a fort.
of dragon blood being poisonous? You doubt this is any different. These don't appear to be demonic in any way, just pure dragons.
Okay.
Aw, so when I eat it, I don't have to make a fort save. Damn.
Hey, Solomon. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Zon-Kuthon? Can I interest you in that?
I worship meat and a warm fire.
Hey, we take all types.
All right, and because it is restrained, you do not have to make your athletics check, Aranth. You just auto-succeed.
Wow.
So it is going to become drained, and you are going to go ahead and gain 8 temp HP.
Beautiful.
There's plenty of neck to go around.
And you've got 1 action remaining at this point.
Death gaze it.
It's 2 actions.
Damn it.
I think I would. Sorry, Solomon. I think I would like to have her use her claws on it and try to
Sure.
slice it up.
Yeah. Your claw effect is not currently on you, it looks
Oh.
like. Let me... Actually, we just have to hit use there. There you go. You've got it. Hilariously, Drink Blood is not an attack action, so... Yeah, no map. Now, you do know, by the way, if you use your claw here, you're going to do basically no damage, because you don't have hand wraps or anything. So you'll be dealing a d6 plus 1 damage.
Well, it's near death.
Near death can mean
Before
a
it.
lot, especially at higher levels. Near death just means below 25% of their max HP.
Who wants to take after me? Let her practice.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough. Go
she's
for it.
learning. Get him a rant.
Get on.
You gotta roll an attack, Aranth.
Mhm.
You don't auto-hit with your claws.
There's no button for me to hit the attack
Are
button.
you in your actions tab of your character sheet?
Yeah.
You not see attacks claw above your fangs? That's what the effect does for you, those feral claws, is it actually puts the action for attack, or for your claws, on your sheet. That is a hit. Now you can roll damage. Three points of slashing.
It was the same thing anyway.
All right. That, I believe, does it for your turn here. That is going to bring us to this spawn right here. Who, I mean, is gonna come right out over here. Mahari, would you like to... Actually, you do not have your reaction back, Mahari.
Nope.
From when you Iron Commanded. So, it's gonna get to waltz on out here just fine. And as much as it would like to use its breath weapon, I think it cares more about getting some attacks out. Although, knowing me, my breath weapon is the only thing that's actually managed to deal damage to you people so far. But no,
It's hit
we're
me
gonna
twice.
be greedy. We're gonna go for a draconic frenzy here, just getting attacks off. Tail, then 2 claws, starting with the tail on you, Amira.
Sure thing.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's a miss, baby.
I'm sorry.
I'm moving up in the world. That's a 7 on the die, though. I mean, we'll go for a claw strike, too. Hey, look at that. That's another 7 on the die. And, I mean...
He's only got a 2 map.
His base to hit modifier is higher with his claws than his tail.
Ah.
Yeah. Claws and jaws have higher regular hits. The tail has larger reach, though, which is why it's got a slightly lower to hit modifier, and the claws are agile.
Yeah, I know the agile trait, but I
Yeah.
thought that just dropped it down to a 4, which is why I was confused.
The tail just has a lower hit modifier because of the big reach on it.
Honestly, I feel bad though, so even if it was a fudge, I wouldn't mind.
You know what? I'm feeling like a greedy little goblin here. With a claw, a nat 20 would be an exact hit on Mahari and still crit him. So that's what we're going to roll right here. If the dice gods hated me, they would not give me a nat 20, which they are not going to. And I can feel happy knowing that even if I attacked Amira, that would have just barely missed. So nothing would have changed. All right, Amira. Do something.
Yeah, sure. Not very good at doing things.
Get
but
up there
we'll
and kill
give it a
things.
shot. Nope, that's not very good. Okay,
Leave the skill
it's
stratagem to
time.
me.
Just devices. Oh my god, it does. I'm brainless. I forgot. I thought it was only athletic stuff. Whoa.
For what?
What?
You have athletics?
Well, no, I thought turning it into a skill stratagem only let me use it on athletics.
No. Skill stratagem is for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based skill checks or perception, not athletics.
I'm
There's a feat that
going-
lets you use the attack stratagem for athletics ones.
yes. I'm going to make it an attack stratagem because I think I can roll higher on my skills.
Okay.
I mean, I'm allowed to do that, right? I don't have to make it a skill stratagem.
That's correct. Yeah. A skill stratagem just prevents you from striking the target, not doing anything else with the attack trait, though.
Oh, you're right. I don't have to use the. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm.
If you choose
brainless.
skill stratagem, it deletes the die roll.
Okay.
So, you just mean to use it a second time?
No. Okay. Sorry.
No worries.
Silly Billy.
Remastered Investigator, very fun. Yeah. So if you choose skill stratagem, it ignores the die roll entirely, and you just cannot strike that target until the start of your next turn.
That makes sense. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
ugly. We just killed your mom.
And if you did choose skill stratagem, you would be getting the additional bonus on this.
Yes.
Which would make it a
It's
42.
already in there, I believe.
Aren't you getting just generally a +2 from Pursue a Lead? Because of your level at this point? Investigator gets at 9th level.
Correct. I'm sorry.
No worries. That's one of those Foundry issues, I believe, where Foundry doesn't calculate that you chose a skill stratagem. And it doesn't really matter here. It's a crit success either way.
Okay. Then I'm going for the intimidation.
Alright. Let's go.
Pretty good.
I don't know why it's not putting Demoralize Immunity for you in there anymore.
And then I am going to get out of dodge because I don't like dragons.
That's
Has this one used its reaction yet?
No.
Its reaction is defensive.
We haven't seen them use reactive strikes.
Yeah.
And we've fought 3 of them so far.
Alright.
Just use the scintillating scale thing.
This one. You know what's really funny about these guys? Their base movement speed's only 40. Their fly speed is 120.
That actually makes sense. They're a dragon.
Hi, how are you guys? Welcome to the fun cave. And I've learned my lesson from going for a bite. So I'm going to do it again. We're just going to put 3 full attacks into a Ranth. And, a Ranth. The first strike, not with jaws, with the tail. Oh my goodness, I almost failed. I managed to hit for once. Exactly.
Congratulations.
Actually, it's not even tracking flanked right now between these idiots, so I don't know why. That was going to be 24 points of damage to you, Aranth. And then I have my 2 claw strikes. I hit with a second strike. Oh my goodness.
Something tells me that Aranth is going down in this round.
I rolled like garbage for damage, so it's only 14 damage to you.
Well, our new friend can actually start joining the combat now.
And the final strike is gonna miss. Sadly.
I'd heal you, Ranth, but my heal spells have a range of touch.
Then walk your happy ass over there and heal her, Mahari. I don't see what the problem is. Especially since it's your turn.
I don't know, should I?
Up to you. The one next to you is unharmed, so it would take you a while to kill it anyway.
Yeah,
Unless you crit it twice.
Yeah,
It is frightened 2 right now.
Let's see. Yeah, stride right there.
Alright. Just when I hit you with the get right to hits, this guy does have a reactive strike.
Okay. I'll just eat it.
He doesn't.
Oh, I thought you said he did. Okay,
That's where I would hit you with it if I did.
Touch of the Void, healing. There you go, Ramp.
30 health, nice.
Yay!
And, you know this near death fucker?
Yeah.
Mine.
Well, yours? Okay, fine, Solomon, be that way.
And Aranth,
Alright,
you
this
can
guy
also
is
grab
dead.
that spell effect, Touch of the Void Healing. Oh, sorry, no you can't. That's only if Mahari targets himself with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I really wish they would have changed that in the remaster, but they didn't.
You have enough.
I'm just gonna attempt to strike on this dragon right here.
Sure. The other unharmed one that just hit Aranth a bunch?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's gonna hit.
Oh, boo.
18 points of damage. Alrighty. And, I believe that brings us to the last new idiot to join us. Coming flying on over here. I have really learned my lesson this time, guys, I promise. I'm going to use my breath weapon. Which, I'm sorry, Amira, you didn't quite get far enough away.
Whoa.
So I do need everyone to give me that will save, please, again.
Will save. Okay.
That is a crit success for you, Solomon, right on the money.
At this point, he's just done with the breath weapon. He's like, whatever.
Success for you, Mahari. A crit success for Kashmi. A failure for Aranth. And a success for Amira. So that is going to be full damage to Aranth, half damage to Amira and Mahari, no damage to Solomon and Kashmi.
Okay. And reaction Iron Command on this guy.
Yeah. You will choose to drop prone.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Do I take full damage?
You take no damage. You
Ah,
crit succeed.
all right, better.
And Aranth,
It's because our minds are linked. That's why.
you
We
failed
both crit
again, so I'm so sorry. You are stupefied once more.
Horror.
Okay.
This is like the anti-mage dragon.
All right, this idiot over here, stunned 3. Kashmi, you're up.
Does
Oh,
fuck all.
Does it roll as
As-
persistent? Yes, it does.
Yeah, he takes 3 damage total.
Oh, what are those damage rolls? Just all-
Look, I haven't been rolling anywhere near good. Oh, he's going to overcome the fire damage. Look at that. There's where I roll well.
There's the 17.
Wow. There's my
And there's the nat
120. My
I was just about to die
120
anyway.
is wasted on
Hey.
overcoming a D4 persistent poison. Acid, sorry.
Solomon, you did good.
My tears are running rampantly down my eyes. So your stupefied does begin here for 2 rounds, Kashmi, but it is your turn.
Kashmi.
Yeah. Unleash Psyche. You
Oh.
get the buff for 2 rounds and then stupefied for 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot she did that.
You are muted, by the way, if you're talking.
She's mad at me, so she's not talking.
I mean, you did do something she specifically asked you not to, so...
Yeah.
I regret nothing in this case.
Yeah. No room for regrets.
Two actions to run over behind Amira.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then, I don't know, maybe like a...
A good old smackety smack. Keep in mind, you can still cast spells, Kashmi. You just have a about 20-25% chance of failing it.
Let's do if I choose. So she has to roll a 7 or higher, is that correct?
Yes. So about a 30% chance. No, she's only stupefied
Thank-
1.
Thank you, Kashmi.
But Amira does get 4 health from that.
I
This
appreciate it.
is a gun and a pet. But it took you from red to orange, so I feel like that's not a nothing.
Yeah. Alright, does Immryg-Zuul finally hop his happy ass into this combat at this point? Yeah, I think he does.
Watch him have like a 300-foot fly speed.
No, he's just gonna dump
mean,
a
we know the
spell
young-
with a 500-foot range on you.
No!
Clark! God damn it!
He will hit you all with a
Oh.
6th rank Phantasmal Calamity.
Oh,
Casting.
No.
So I need everyone
like
to give me
this.
a will save, please.
Oh boy, can't wait to fail this one
That
again.
is a crit fail for Mahari, a success
Oh,
for
Mahari's-
Solomon, a success for
Mahari.
Kashmi, crit fail for Aranth, and a success for Amira.
I'm re-rolling Jericho.
Okay.
A 19 was only a regular success. I don't like him.
He is a boss.
All right, I
Believe
got
it
a
or
failure.
not.
I'm so happy.
Honestly, it's better, Mahari, to not be
I
crit
know.
failed.
I know this spell.
So, that's going to be full damage to Mahari, double damage to Aranth, half damage to everyone else.
Then whatever rider bullshit comes along with it.
Don't worry about it. So...
Oh,
Ugh, not a good roll. 42 points of mental damage. Kashmi takes 19. I gotta do some physical math here, unfortunately. Aranth, you're taking double damage from that, not just 42 because you crit failed. I'm sorry to tell you.
Aranth's out.
Alright, this is where things are gonna get a wee bit interesting here. I gotta do my math. Kashmi took 19.
Oh, crap.
Mahari took 42 from that. Aranth took 84 from that.
Well, didn't she only take like 20?
Aranth?
Yeah, because she took 20, then it knocked her ass out.
No, she was quite high because you healed her. Solomon takes
She only healed for
21.
3.
And Amira takes... Amira, did you take your damage?
No, sorry. Here we go.
21 to you as well. Okay. Aranth, I need you to please give me a reflex save as well. That is unfortunately a failure. I'm so sorry. As you find yourself mentally trapped within something. The choice is yours. Maybe you're stuck in a fissure. Maybe you're adrift at sea. But you are stunned for a minute. However, at the end of each of your turns, you can attempt a new save to overcome that. And the reason that's important, Aranth, is because you're not unconscious. You are still standing just fine.
Huh?
And
I don't
Solomon,
even
that's
gonna
going to
try
bring
to
us to you.
understand it.
As far as all of you can tell, Aranth has sustained enough injuries that she should be dying right now. She's not. Solomon, go ahead and whacking the spawn right in front of you, and that will be enough to finally take him down.
Ah. Good. Let me
Two
see.
actions left.
Yes. Since these guys were summoned, I'm going to do an... Actually, no. I'm just going to charge this guy.
Okay.
And then try to grapple him.
Alrighty. That's a success.
Yay.
Going to get grabbed and take 5 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty. And that is
That's
going
my
to,
turn.
interestingly enough, Solomon, bring us to his turn. And you know what? I think he is going to... I mean, you're holding him in place, but that's not stopping him from eating you. So, first and foremost, he's going to go for a Jaws strike on you.
Okay.
That's another 7 on the die, baby. Let's go. And we will follow it up with a full Draconic Frenzy, just max attacks on you. We're going to start with the Claw, because that has the better chance of actually hitting you. No dice. Oh, look.
I mean, the dice is right there.
We'll go with the Tail. And last but not least, the final Claw. Hey, that was actually a good roll. Still can't hit. So no effect with his attacks there. Amira, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and advise on the one close to us.
The one up top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, obviously skill stratagem there.
Sure.
Okay, then here comes the combo. Actually, would I have any idea if I healed Aranth, would that get her out of that mess?
What mess?
Her like weird being trapped, standing up at 0 HP.
I mean, sure, yeah, she just looks heavily injured right now. She's not
Okay.
unconscious or anything. She's fully conscious.
Weird.
She's a little
Okay.
stunned from the magic that was just dropped on you all, but
Okay.
other than that, she just looks really injured.
Okay. In that case, I'll just go ahead and do the combo.
Oof.
No, it's fine. I'll keep it.
Okay. With the additional +1 on it, that would just barely fail.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do another Bon Mo, I think.
Crazy that
There we
Barno
go.
is not once per round.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to demoralize.
All right. That is going to succeed.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing differently with that demoralize over others that actually gave the immunity.
I have. Oh, it's because I was using the button. That yeah.
From
Yeah.
your sheet instead of the basic action.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right, well that's going to bring us to that one's turn. And Mahari, you have used your reaction, so you cannot stop it from moving here without any issue. And it is going to go for a strike against you.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll bite you. Why not?
Chomp chomp.
Chomp chomp. That's another 4 on the die, baby. Let's go. We love to see it. And we'll go for some Draconic Frenzy strikes here. Why not?
Doomslayer, rip and tear, baby.
And I will just do this randomly. We'll start with the Claw Strike since that has a better chance of hitting. That is going to be against you, Amira.
Please
Sorry, Amira, I
no.
can't reach you.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Oh,
Your single
God,
frighten
my
is going to cause
friend.
it to miss. Second strike against Mahari. This is going to be with the claw as well. Landed one higher map than I meant to here. Actually, I'm sorry. It couldn't. I had it make a Jaws and it moved, so it would not be able to do Draconic Frenzy, so that was just a claw strike against Amira that missed. I am an idiot. Mahari, you're up.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on with Aranth. She just looks so. To Mahari's perspective, Aranth just looks like she's standing there, right?
Aranth is fully conscious. She just looks heavily injured to the point that she should be dying. Other than that, looking maybe a little bit dazed, she looks alive, standing, conscious.
Okay. A touch of the void into her then.
Sure. 30 health back to Aranth. You don't have to make that
What?
stupefy check. That comes
Then I'm
from-
gonna
that
pump a
is
touch of the
breath.
void into myself.
Sure. Another 30, but to you this time?
Yep. And then
How many
I also-
times can you use that?
3.
The focus spell, so he's got 3 points for it.
And then I get the spell effect on myself. And then this dragon just right in front of me. Let's go for a spear strike.
Yeah, he even walked into flanking range for you. How nice.
I know, right? He's just so generous.
What a gentleman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I fucked up. Please stop.
Never.
I don't want this. Ah.
Good roll.
Is there
54
anything
damage.
within 10 feet of this fucker? Nope.
Yeah. I mean, there's Amira, there's Kashmir, there's Aranth, there's you.
Let me rephrase. There is nothing within 10 feet that I would also like to shock.
There's Solomon.
No.
Wait, am I within 10 feet?
It's a weird thing.
I'm
You're 15 feet away, but if we were counting it based off of reach, then technically you would count as being within 10 feet, so I was being a shitter.
No,
Yes.
just let it eat 54 damage. I don't want
Alrighty.
to shock anybody else,
That's completely
and that
fair.
will end my turn.
Sure. Morin's still sitting back there because you guys have a hand on this. It looks like.
Yeah.
Bringing us to this guy who is going to use their first action to stand up. Aranth, you are no longer stupefied. Oh, there's so many other dragon corpses nearby.
I think they would take this as a sign.
Yeah, I think he would. Just a nope out.
You know what?
It
He'll move
wants to live.
to here,
Eddie Dearest is watching, though.
and he'll go for a bite on you, Solomon. He believes in himself. I think that's my 4th or 5th nat 1 tonight. Love to see that. And Kashmir, you're up. This is your last turn being stupefied.
Hey, like, I just think you should really just look around at the situation right here. Like, you're hurt, nobody likes you, like, all your friends are fine. Like, you're really just an embarrassment to your people right now. And I think that maybe, I don't know, you think you should run away.
That's going to be a failure.
Because you're an embarrassment. Your dad is so embarrassed of you. Like,
Oh my God.
like, the other dragons
Okay.
don't even want to be by you. Like, get out of here.
All right. Yeah, as you suggest this guy run away, it does. It has a very logical wording to it. What would you like to do with your last action?
I have really important stuff to do. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oakley dokie. I'm gonna do a little bit of this action
Who's getting
with
shielded?
a little bit of this action from my left.
All right, Amira, you can grab that shield effect.
Thank you.
And Aranth, you're not quite sure what's going on, but you're standing. Mahari just healed you. You're not wounded at all. You have that mental image of being stuck still, so you're a little bit slower, but you still got 2 actions to do things with.
Okay.
Why? What do you think you're doing?
That's what I think I'm doing.
Don't shoot my dragon. Any idea how rude that is? Oh. That's not nice. Do I want to be a little shitter here? Give me one moment here. I'm sorry.
Wait, who's this targeting?
Immryg-Zuul.
Ooh, our first strike against the big boss.
Yeah, that is within range. Good old Pythagorean theorem coming in to help here. All right. Now, calling for a will save against the illusion dragon. That's an interesting choice for sure. But I mean, also if we're going off of my rolls today, then he really fucking tried to fail that. Go ahead and roll damage, which will be 4d6 mental damage. That rolled it a lot.
You basically just want to have it.
Yeah. And frightened 1. You would think the illusion dragon would have, resistance or immunity to mental damage, wouldn't you? Nope.
Nope.
They're immune to fascinated.
Oh,
that
wow.
matters. Right?
Immune to fascinated.
The
Wow.
most dangerous effect in the game. Alrighty. Then that is going to do it for your turn. Arant, at the end of your turn, if you'd like to give me one more will save, you can attempt to overcome that stunned. I'm so sorry, that is not a success. I think with his DC, you effectively need a nat 20 to succeed.
Oh my god.
Is your
Damn
wisdom
it.
really a +0? That's crazy.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, she's got high charisma, high intelligence, but no points in wisdom.
Ooh.
I mean,
Intelligence,
classic
I
Arant,
dumped
really.
that.
Classic Aran. Alright, that is going to bring us to Immryg-Zuul's turn.
another
Unfortunately,
spell.
He only
She's
had
gonna
one
get-
casting of Phantasmal Calamity.
She's gonna
Unfortunately.
get murked by the big dragon because she attacked him.
She drew
Um,
aggro.
She drew aggro from the daddy dragon.
If I infectious enthusiasm, would that help her with her will save?
It could.
Okay.
I think it only gives her a +1, so it would let her succeed on a 19 instead of a 20. If you think that's worth the actions. She would also have to use an action to grab it from you, leaving her with only 1 on her turn.
It's
I
just
hate
a
this
grab enthusiasm.
Yeah, Enthusiasm is not a great cantrip, unfortunately. It can have niche uses,
grab-
but it's not particularly effective.
How do you grab enthusiasm?
'Cause it's
Probably the same
infectious.
way Kashmi intimidated reality.
Eh.
I mean, if we're, you just hit him with a Phantasmal Killer, then he might as well hit you with a Vision of Death, right? Which is just a slightly worse version of Phantasmal Killer, or it's the remade version.
Hey,
that
at
might
least-
be what it is.
At least we're immune to death effects.
Yeah, right? Actually, oh no, I did decide that non-living creatures can be targeted with spells that say they target one living creature for the purpose of this campaign, just to make more spells accessible to people. Oh, this will be interesting for sure. No, he is not going to cast that. He's going to cast Enthrall at 3rd level. So
got quite
I
some range.
need Aranth, Mahari, and Solomon to all give me a will save here, please.
Shit.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, hey, that's a
Well.
free hero point for you, Aranth, if you want it.
I'm going to hero point that.
Okay.
God
I might-
damn it!
That's a free hero
Well, I
point
get
for
my-
you as well, Solomon.
And me.
Well, I haven't used my hero point yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure I get it back.
So-
Yes, that is still a failure, so you get it back. Mahari, you get yours back because that was a failure. So here's the funny thing. This was mostly a way to try and bait out your hero points because Enthrall just fascinates you.
Oh, come, Jericho. That's horrendous.
Look, my dice
That
haven't
is
been
it.
good.
That is ingenious.
Let me have a plan. So, as he starts speaking just subtle thoughts into the air about his plan, staying here, helping him, doing your best.
We get an endless
you
supply
all-
of dragon meat.
You all become fascinated by it. And those of you who crit failed will not be able to attempt a save to end it early. And this fascination works a little differently, I believe, if I am correct. If you are subject to a hostile attack, or another creature succeeds at diplomacy or intimidation against you, the fascination ends immediately. But it can be ended normally otherwise. So, you know, if any of the other 3 dragons make hostile actions against anyone in the party, it'll immediately end on all of you. Because fascination is a bad effect. Anyway, Solomon, you're up. You suffer from fascination here.
So wait, Jericho, I have a mechanical question before
Yes.
we continue. Just to make sure I'm understanding it correctly.
Mhm.
So we're fascinated by Big Daddy Dragon.
Yes. Which means you take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, and you cannot use concentrate actions unless they are targeting Immryg-Zuul.
Okay, but we can still attack baby dragons.
Yeah.
If baby dragons attack us, it ends.
Yes. If baby
Okay.
dragons attack fucking anyone, because Fascination's wording is if a hostile action is used against you or any of your allies.
Got it. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna flurry of blows. Both attacks are going against the same dragon.
Sure. Fascination doesn't even impose a penalty to attack rolls, just skill checks. Imagine that. That's a crit. 48 damage, goodness gracious.
There's a crit.
Yeah, that's 2 crits. Uh-oh. Solomon has joined Kashmi in breaking the 100 damage barrier. I don't know if we
Yes!
can really consider this a single attack, but I will for the purposes of this.
Near death.
And let's watch another crit failed fortitude save here. Oh no, there's my second nat 20. Love that.
There's, I guess, one of them.
Yeah. And he'll fail
Ah,
the
there's
He'll
the
be
failure.
slowed. But hey, at least I'm not stunned 3.
Alrighty then.
What do you
For
want to
my
do with your last
second
actions?
action. For my second
For
action,
my next trick.
I'm going to actually try to disbelieve the dragon that's right behind me.
Interesting. Go for it. So you're going to take a -2 status penalty to this perception check.
Yep, it's already calculated in here.
Perfect.
I'm not even expecting it to work, but I just thought I'd give it a try.
That's a dragon right there. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a whole
Yes.
ass dragon.
There's a whole ass dragon.
That is a
Then
whole
I'm
ass,
going-
very real TM dragon.
And I'm gonna make it even more annoying to hit me and go Mountain Stronghold.
All right, and so that is going to end grapple on the dragon in front of you,
That is correct, and that is my turn.
just in time for it to take 2 actions. What fun! Imagine if I just went invisible here and did nothing else. How funny
You
would
still
that
have to
be?
get to defeat the persistent.
I know. We're just going to hit you with 3 attacks with a Draconic Frenzy. We'll go tail, claw, claw against you.
Okay.
No! No! What a big tragedy
Stronghold,
this
baby.
is.
Come on, Stronghold, baby.
He tried so hard.
And got so far.
The claw.
But in
Nope.
the end, it didn't even
here-
matter.
Copyright!
It's gonna get taken down by
I was
you.
gonna get my video demonetized.
Oh!
Big whips on
yes,
everything.
Your precious YouTube income.
Yeah, that I'm not getting any of. Let's go. Alright, Amira, we're back to you.
Okay.
This dragon right here should still be frightened.
Whatever.
Okay. Gonna try the device.
Oh,
Was this
so
dragon
wait,
frightened before or no?
It
Did
was.
one more
It
play?
should still be frightened.
What?
We've
What's
got
up,
a lot of
Kim?
people talking.
Sorry.
Kim, go ahead.
Isn't that dragon the one supposed who ran away?
This
Oh,
dragon has not gone yet.
Yeah.
This is the one who just attacked.
Okay. Yeah. If
Which, speaking of which, Fascination is gone from you 3 bozos.
that dragon is suggested, then Amira's gonna. Yeah, I'll be able to get there. Get over here to provide this. Actually, Mahari, do you think you'll be going into that flank on your next turn?
That will depend on Jericho. Do I know that the dragon directly in front of me has been fascinated or suggested?
I mean, Kashmi could call it out. The funny thing about suggestion is it is a subtle spell. So there's an argument to be made that you might not have noticed it, but
Things that I said out loud.
yeah, you heard what Kashmi was saying.
But okay, so I
It's
heard her,
Kashmi though. It's up in the air whether she was just saying it or actually using magic with it.
let's assume that Mahari knows she was using magic. Is there any way for him to tell that the magic was successful?
If you wanted to use an action, I'd let you.
Okay.
But there's no really inherent way to recognize that, yeah, it's succumbed to Kashmi's mental magic before it gets the chance to actually act on it.
And I go before that thing, don't I?
No, actually.
Okay,
Amira,
so I'll just get to...
Yeah, it's Amira's turn right now, and then it goes, and then you're up.
Okay, so we'll see how it acts on its turn.
So, Amira, that is your first action moving there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the combo.
Okay.
Here's the Bon Mo. What? Oh, nice.
Why do you have a +3 circumstance bonus?
It's the skill stratagem. I get the +2, and then skill stratagem gives me 1 on top of that.
I missed that you would use devise a stratagem this turn. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. And then here I'm gonna actually use the basic action macro this time. Haha!
That's a success.
I'm so good at charisma.
It had all of its negatives from you, plus its negative from my aura. Now it's royally fucked in my aura.
Yeah.
Stay frightened, bitch.
So do you want to know something funny? Evangelize doesn't give a range.
Nope. Neither does Bon Mo, I think.
Bon Mo says 30 feet.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have any more actions this turn because you moved.
True. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Sorry.
That is
Evangelize
to the
mood
suggested
confirmed.
dragon. The suggested dragon is going to step right here and put all of their attacks into Kashmi.
I wanted the attacks.
I have put how many attacks into you, Solomon? Shut up.
Hey, Solomon, this is why I wanted to tell you about our Lord and Savior Zonkathon.
So, Kashmi, you
Is he
watch
tasty?
as the dragon you know your magic took effect on seems completely unaffected and instead turns and moves to attack you fully.
Ooh. Yikes.
But it's okay, because I'm going to miss with my first tail strike. But I am going to hit with my claw strike. If that wasn't at map, that would have crit. I'm such a shame. Okay.
Stop! 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 It hurts. Please no.
All right. So before it takes the effects of that, Kashmi, you are going to take 13 points of slashing damage. And it will give that will save, which it is going to fail. So it will become dazzled and off guard until the start of your turn.
Is Kashmi still stupefied?
She becomes not stupefied at the start of her turn.
Okay.
And it gets its last attack against you, which it is dazzled for the purposes of. So that is a hit. Why does it have sneak attack turned on against you?
It probably thinks Morin.
It shouldn't be flanking Kashmi with Morin.
Yeah, Morin ain't
That's
big
not
enough.
a flank. That is very weird. I don't know. I don't know, but that's another 13 damage to you, Kashmi. Mahari, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. Jericho,
As far as you can tell, the magic seems to have not taken effect on it.
Okay. Since my weapon has reach, am I still flanking this thing?
You are.
Okay. And it's still frightened, so...
Oh, yes. I love Aura of Despair. What fun.
So I'm going to do a vicious swing.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's a hit. Just missed the crit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
31 points of damage. Weef. It's hurting.
Yeah. Everything in here is frightened already, so no more of that.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just swing for the swing.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
Alright. That is going to bring us to this goober right here. Who, Amira. We're gonna start with a jaw strike against you.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Come on.
Which is going to hit you. Unfortunately, I don't get sneak attack against you.
Good.
It is a true shame.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that for now.
Okay. And now we're going to go into my Draconic Frenzy with my last two actions. We'll start with the Tail Strike. Why not? Which is going to be against Amira. No hit. And now the two claws. First one against Amira, second one will be against Mahari.
Okay.
Starting with Amira. That's a miss. And Mahari. Nope. Oh, you know what's really funny? Even if I nat 20'd Mahari there, it would not have damaged him. Or it would have damaged him, but it would not have crit him. Kashmi, that's going to bring us to you, and now is when your Stupefied runs out. And you could immediately unleash Psyche again if you wanted to, since you cast a spell last turn.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Just going for your combo?
Or, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
What if I, how do I rotate my cone?
Hold control and use scroll wheel.
Oh, well, that was incorrect. Let's try that again.
Oh, is that Andy there with you? Is that your guest?
No, I'm sorry, it's Cindy. She's my best friend from high school. She's here for a visit.
Right.
Hi, I brought guests. Why is it not allowing me to do this? Why do you hate me so? Oh, because I'm an idiot.
What size cone are you trying to put down?
A 30-foot cone.
30 foot? Okay.
There we go. Ta-da!
Nice.
I want this. Does it hit that one?
It does not
Or does
hit
it miss
this
him?
one. That just barely misses it, so it would get these two and Solomon.
Can I take my sure strike back?
Sure.
I might
Just doing
actually want
it.
my sure strike after all. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I thought he was going to hit.
Also,
I
if
see
you're
an
thinking of
AoE.
using your amped imaginary weapon, you could also move right here first, and that would let you hit both of these two. Because you would be
I
melee
was
with both
thinking
of
about
them.
using my dragon breath from my Pact of Draconic Fury.
Yeah, you've also got that.
Uh-oh.
How big's a 10-foot burst? That's only 4 squares, right?
A 10-foot burst, that's the radius. So it would be about that size. which, again, you can only really get 2 in, unfortunately. And you'd have
If
to
she-
either get
it-
Mahari or Solomon.
Well, if she puts it over here, won't it just catch the dragons?
Oh, you could put it, no, because
Well,
she'd only get it one. A
the
burst is on
outside
the
of-
corner. So, she'd
The
have to place
outside
it
is only
here.
2 squares wide.
Yeah.
Ah,
So if she put it here, she'd only be able to get 1 per. So, yeah, if she wanted it close enough to hit 2 dragons, she'd have to hit either Mahari or Solomon.
yeah.
I mean, some things are worth. Some choices are easy choices. Then I guess I'm gonna. Oops. I guess I'm gonna cone it.
Okay. Going to hit this one, and Solomon.
Yep.
All right. Can you go ahead and put that reflex button in chat for me, please? Actually, you should be able to just hit that little use button and it'll hopefully work. That's good enough for me. All right. Solomon and 2 dragons. Please give me those reflex saves. The one closest to you, Kashmir, is going to nat 1 for a crit fail.
Rip.
Nice.
The one further away is going to succeed for half damage. And Solomon, if you could roll as well, please.
Oh, sea bear. Ooh.
Solomon, are you here? If you're not, I'm going to roll for you, and we all know how that's going to go.
Solomon?
Shame. Looks like he's not
I think
here.
we should do it. I think that's what he deserves for killing my succubus.
Oops, that's a failure. He'll take full damage. Go ahead and roll your
Sorry,
damage,
I was-
Kashmir. Oh, you're here.
I was occupied. What happened?
You failed a reflex save against Kashmir's Dragon Breath.
Okay.
Which should be, if you click the name of Dragon Breath, Kashmir, to get the little drop down, you should see a 1d6 damage per level button. You can click that.
Again, now I won't feel bad when I eat the corpse in front of her.
Oh, jeez.
I did not roll that properly. Goody goody gumdrop.
I was gonna
the
say,
ability is
only a
not good.
D6?
It's 10d6 damage here, Kashmir, that you get to roll.
God damn.
If you'd like, I can just put that in chat real easily.
It's gonna be ironic if her damage is more than dragons.
I can't figure it out. I'm just gonna roll it manually.
Oh, good God.
Oh, I love
What
that we
the
both did that. That was so fun for me to see. Even if I don't get all of the damage, that's all I want.
Are those supposed to be d10s?
What?
Don't believe so.
Oh, goodness.
Why is it giving me so much trouble? 10d6, right?
Yes. Hey.
Okay,
there
how about
you
all
go.
of the damage?
32
all those fucking
points
ones.
of damage.
What a day.
And the guy in front of you takes double and immediately dies. This guy is going to take half of 2, which 16. Okay. Took 32. You do have 1 action left, Kashmir.
I sure striked.
Well, Sure Strike wouldn't have had any effect on that.
Oh, and then I took it back.
Yes, because Sure Strike is
Okay.
a reflex save, or the Dragon Breath is a reflex save, and Sure Strike only affects your next attack roll.
Right. Okay, dokley. Well, then I am going to is the sorry, I thought I had a plan. I messed up my whole plan.
No worries. You killed the
You know-
dragon in front of you.
There was a plan in this?
I was gonna
Yeah. Revenge on Solomon.
I feel like Morant's having a bit of a rough patch. Did I just give her a little "Hey, I love you"? Like you keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Like I think you're killing it, my girl.
Absolutely. Ranth, you can grab that guidance.
Your little pep
Question:
talk. You got
if I
this.
whirling
You
throw
know.
if I whirling throw a dragon at somebody, could I do projectile damage to them?
Don't make me figure that out. Arant, that is going to bring us to you.
Cool.
And if you wanted to, you would be able to use that guidance on your roll to overcome stunned.
Okay.
So, that is something you can think about if you would like. She'll make it so you need a,
Can I move when I'm stunned?
yeah, you just have one fewer actions.
Oh,
So if you
shit.
move, you'll only have one action. But keep in mind, you do have your quickened casting for the day still, which will let you reduce the action. So you could move and cast a 2-action spell effectively here.
Cool, I will do that.
All right.
Forgot. It's reflex or will?
For your... It's will for the overcome the stunned.
Okay, thank you.
It was reflex to be stunned, but then subsequent checks at the end of your turn to overcome it are will.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm moving over here, and then
Bloody Feast. All right. Using your quickened casting, that little use button, just to knock it down to 0 per day. And go ahead and give that attack. Now, Aranth, would you have rather moved to there so you'd be flanking with Solomon?
sure.
That'll give you a better chance of hitting.
Cool.
All right.
No.
Go ahead and roll that attack. Oh no. That's going to turn into a hit, thankfully.
Thank God. It hovered over the one, and I was actually gonna cry.
Hey, you know how I felt for today, don't worry. So go ahead and roll damage. I take 49 points of damage, and you are immediately going to gain 24 temporary hit points. Yikes. It's a lot.
Teehee.
All right. End of your turn, Arantha, if you could give me a will save, please, which you can use guidance on if you'd like. You're shooting for a 35 here.
Where is guidance?
Should just be when you have like
On
the
the-
dialogue. Oh, you've got a lot of things up there, I see.
Why is guidance off?
Because you have
Because
to
I have to
manually
turn it on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I just hate it on that thing.
No success there. I'm sorry.
Yay. It's my turn.
That is going to bring us to Immryg's turn. It's a very funny spell to do if I won. I'm not going to sustain Enthrall, because that'd be dumb. I don't think I have a good way to make this work in Foundry, but it's really funny if I just create a duplicate Solomon right next to him. Solomon,
was that
can you...
again?
Oh
I know
no,
there's-
this is a Fortitude save. Uh-oh. Solomon, can you give me a Fortitude save, please? As... Fuck. He is going to fail to duplicate you and create a version of you on the enemy's side. And unfortunately, that was a 3-action 7th rank spell, so... Solomon, we are just up to you.
Wait, was the copy like a weaker copy made or no copy at all?
No copy was made because you crit succeeded.
Okay. Oh, I remember that one. I think I had that on a different character. I have to remember.
It's a
what it's
very
called,
cool
but
spell.
It's a fun one, yeah.
But crit succeeding the Fortitude save just makes it not spawn at all, and it was a bit of a gamble to use it against you.
Yeah. And then now, just to confirm mechanics, am I supposed to call out my targets before I flurry, or
You do not
is
have
it just
to,
if
no.
I?
It's before each attack roll. Yeah, that's another
Third crit against this guy. Third one against him.
Yippee wahoo. That'll be enough to kill. Absolutely.
I snap his neck.
These guys are only 2 levels below you, but you are critting them out the wazoo.
Then Solomon just turns around and says, "Surprise, bitch."
And he gets the other flurry.
Yeah.
I'm actually rolling well today. What
It's
is
another
this?
hit. Just barely missed the crit. I gave you all my luck. That's what happened. Just for you.
Alright, that's my first action.
Hey, yeah.
Is that
why
twink
not? Just for
over
fun.
in the corner gonna actually help out?
No. You guys have this well in hand.
Ugh.
I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make the
Twink over in
dragon
the
roll.
corner.
Sure. You have
It's
no
Will
way
though,
to
so he should have a
heal,
decent
so-
shot. This is just for spite. I have no good
Yeah,
reactions.
thanks. Hey, look. You just want to see me roll below a 5 more frequently. That's what you
Okay,
want.
I'm helping you get. I'm helping you get the bad rolls out of the way.
All my rolls are bad rolls tonight, Solomon. What do you mean?
All right. Second action. I'm just gonna do a wild swing at him.
Sure. That's a hit. He's still standing. Just barely.
I will do a mountain stronghold because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna hit it.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, that was from the guy you killed already. Does not matter. Amira, we're up to you.
He's melting away.
Yeah, there's only this one dragon spawn left, and then Immryg-Zuul
Okay.
himself.
Here's my device.
Mhm.
That's decent enough. I'll go
Perfectly
and
mid.
attack with it.
Sure. That's a hit.
Okay. Maybe see if I can kill it.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
The final dragon dies.
And then I'm going to use a Oil of Unlife.
Okay.
Myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poopy.
Having 19 health. You said that's on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Mahari, we're up to you. There's only one foe left. All the minions have been ended.
Could we just try to maybe renegotiate now that we killed all his kids? He might just want to give us a piece of his body now.
You killed his kids and his wife.
I mean,
He's not.
And they're all going. Hey, who all his bags are holding? Because I don't know if I have enough room in mine to bring
I
all
got
this meat
24
back.
book left in mine.
I think I have like 12 or something left.
And then I'm going to pull out my potion of acid retaliation,
Sounds good.
and then that will end my turn.
All right. Kashmi, you're up.
okay. Seeking a job. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Technical dog difficulties.
Dog.
Oakley dokes. Well,
All
great.
difficulties. What's wrong with Mahari?
Uh,
Woof.
Well, a
I
lot of things are
say-
wrong with Mahari, let's be fair.
Yeah, that's true. There are.
if it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
You do have
Remember, we
third rank
can just
haste
step
spells
on
if
these
you want to buff
corpses.
one of your allies, Kashmi, don't forget. But just running forward, alright.
All
So I'm
right, now
gonna
we're
use
talking.
actions to run forward,
Mm-hmm.
and then would you let me roll diplomacy to see if I can bring him back to the table and be like, hey,
You can
Like-
certainly try.
and I will with real genuine Like, I don't want to kill this guy. He's very clearly a really pretty dragon, and I feel really bad about killing all of his kids. And I really tried to save his bitch wife, but fucking Solomon, not even my fault. Like, I don't want to kill you, so... And I don't want you to kill me. So maybe we could just take a step back and start again.
I want to eat the adult dragon.
Not like that.
No, very much not like that.
It's not allowing me to reroll with the hero point.
You can just
Can
roll
I-
again and manually reduce.
This is my moment. Go! God.
Well, you get the hero point back at least.
That's, yeah. All right,
But
well,
he's just going to look at you and
please scrape my pieces off the ground, you guys.
will flare his fins. We have come too far now. Actually, that was not his voice, but I'm not trying to do an Irish accent again tonight. My throat will not allow it. So,
Irish dragon?
My friend, and I
he
don't
had an
even
Irish
like
accent.
him more. Like, he doesn't
Oh, we're well
deserve a piece of you. Like,
we're well
I-
past that now, laddies.
oh,
Aye.
He does not seem willing to bargain, Kashmi. So, Aranth, that's going to bring us to you.
Remove them. Come to bargain.
Was that Amira?
I was making the I've come to bargain joke.
Oh.
Or Mamu, I've come to
Mamu,
bargain.
I've come to bargain.
Aranth? Are you with us?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Food down.
Casters have to think about their actions, Solomon. I know you are a marshal, but
Hey, even I play casters my other campaign. I plan my turn in advance.
give some people some grace. Now, unfortunately,
Jericho.
Aranth, you can't do any 2-action spells here because you did move.
Yeah.
So,
Then I'll just try to overcome the stunned.
sure. You want to give, you can give guidance to someone with your last action first if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll give guidance. I
You
think.
could also, you could use flashy disappearance if you want to make yourself invisible.
Yeah, don't look at me! That's actually really funny.
That's actually
Oh, it
just makes
covers
you
his eyes.
disappear
Like,
while
wait,
you
what am I
move.
doing?
You also
If you
prepare
have-
to aid someone if you wanted with your reaction.
I don't know how quickly Solomon can,
Get there.
yeah.
That's fair.
I've got 35 feet of movement.
You do not have to use
So-
your last action to do anything if you do not want to.
Yeah, I don't think it would be really beneficial to anybody if I guidance anyone right now.
Fair enough.
So I will just do the. What do I have to do?
Will save, please.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean, hey, at least it's not getting worse.
Oh my god.
One of these days you'll get a nat 20.
One of these days.
Alright.
I'm gonna fucking hero point it. Hang on.
Oh, you are? Alright. I guess there's no reason not to. Because you do
What?
get it back with a fail, so
Okay.
give yourself the hero point back.
It's my turn.
What does Immryg-Zuul want to do? You're approaching. He couldn't get a duplicated version of you off, unfortunately.
It would have been fun to fight myself.
Yeah, I'm aware. I was trying to give you something fun. He's got so many supporting
First-
spells. There's
There's my
nothing
iron
good.
stomach.
Let's see. To get you, we'd have to get very close. I do not like that. But fuck it. Why not? He is going to come jumping down.
Oh!
Hurrah.
He'll approach. Just
Is
to
he
make
still
sure.
20 feet up?
No, he will not be.
Okay.
Do. he is going to move there specifically. And he is going to remain...
Oh.
Yeah, he'll land on
Bye.
the ground. This is his hallucinatory breath, which is much more dangerous. So let me see if I could get a rant in that, actually. Hold up.
You motherfucker.
I don't think I could, but...
Goes
Oh,
up.
yes, I could. I could get everyone in it. I need a will save from everyone, please. Here's a button. I don't know if it'll work.
No, it's not.
No,
Pity.
it doesn't work.
Fuck, I can't whammy this.
Nope.
And I tried using a pop-out message to see.
But before anyone uses their hero point, Kashmi, that is a failure. I believe. Would you like to use your cat's luck?
I'm muted, I forgot. Yes, please. I would like to use my cat's luck and, if possible, some graceful guidance or any of those things.
Yeah, so I believe if we looked at all that correctly, so you can use that when you fail a will save to re-roll, and anyone within 10 feet can also re-roll for free.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Solomon is the only one who succeeded at that save. Actually, make
I
sure-
have no mind.
Let me just make sure those are the right versions of those, because they got renamed versions, and I don't think I applied them to your sheet.
Make sure you roll the Generant.
I'm sorry.
Kashmi, that re-roll is a crit fail. I'm so sorry.
So, Jericho, if we re-roll, we have to keep the re-roll,
I
correct?
believe so. That is typically what it
No,
means.
and use the better result.
Oh, that is correct. Good catch on that. So that's just a regular fail for Kashmi still.
Okay, so do I just click the will save button again?
Well, here's the fun thing. You can actually right-click your roll, and instead of re-roll using a hero point, you can re-roll and keep the higher result.
Okay, re-roll and keep the higher result. Okay. Buh!
That will turn it into a success for you, Mahari.
Oh, goddamn! Thank you, Kashmi.
It's not Lucky Break. It's not Expanded Luck. It is Lucky Break is the name of the feat.
Do I get to do that too?
I believe you do. And the Luck of the Clouder is any creature within 10 feet who also failed can re-roll the save. So, still a failure for you, Arantha, but not a crit fail, thankfully. So let's see. That is going to be full damage to... Actually, Mahari, you're not within 10 feet of Kashmi. You wouldn't be able to re-roll.
Okay, so
I'm
I just have
sorry.
a failure then.
Yeah, so failure for you, failure for... so only success is Solomon, failure for everyone else. So half damage to Solomon, full damage to everyone else.
Woof.
Oh, there's the damage.
Yeah, 49 points of mental damage.
Good night, my friends.
Hey, Jericho,
Bye.
shouldn't that have chewed through my temporary hit points?
It should, if it didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have. I had 10 temporary hit points.
Yes. Give me a moment,
So
I'm doing math here.
Alright. So it only did 39 to me.
Yes.
So I should still have 66 health.
So, who's still up? Great question.
I think
Mark,
I'm the
that-
only one down.
Okay, good.
5 HP.
What are you talking about, Amelia? You're not down.
I'm... Jericho, what the fuck is going on here?
What? You're not down? No one's down. That's going to do it for Immryg-Zuul's turn, so Solomon, go get him.
Ah!
Get him, get him.
That
Let's
corner!
go! Let's go, Solomon.
Solomon just freaking grapples a huge
Solomon just
dragon.
leaps and bear hugs him.
It's up to 2 sizes larger, and he's size huge, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. Because you have
Alright,
Titan Wrestler,
oh,
correct?
Yep, I get it automatically with my Wrestler
Hey,
dedication.
ho, 5 damage to him. Let's go.
Alrighty, so first action move, second action grab.
Do you flurry or do you Mountain Stronghold?
That's the question, isn't it?
That is the question, isn't it?
I think we need to give strategically some of the other people some time, and since he is restrained, I'm actually going to go into Mountain Stronghold, because if he breaks out and wants to melee, he's going to come after me, so...
Sounds good. Mahari, we're over to you.
Alright.
Amira is now in the same situation Aranth was in earlier, where she looks like she should be dying, but she's up and conscious just fine. Maybe not fine, but up and conscious.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 actions to move all the way right. Oh, whoop. There we go. 2 actions all the way right there.
Sure. Are you trying to get in
Do you have a-
flanking
do you have
position?
Yes.
You would want to move to there then, because Solomon's not on the corner.
Oh, okay.
So,
Do you
and
have a
did
30
5
move
more.
speed?
He does.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I'm going to chug the retaliation potion.
Okay. Potion of Acid Retaliation.
Now, if I just click use, will it apply the buff?
So what we're going to do here, we're going to put it in chat, and then we're going to extempore effect it on you so we don't forget. And I'm even going to go in, and I'm going to set its duration to 1 minute. Look at that.
Okay. Then I'll just delete it from my inventory.
Yeah, that's perfect. Because we've got it in chat now to keep track of. Alright, so anyone that touches you with an unarmed attack, a touch range spell, or hits you with a melee weapon strike takes 2d4 acid damage.
Okay, that's all I got.
Alright, Kashmi, we're over to you.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
If I did Amira, would that give her an extra try to get out of her stuff? And if she does it have map?
If you do what? I'm sorry?
If I give Amira haste, does it give her an extra reflex save or whatever so that she can try to get out
Well, Amira's
of her illusion?
just fine. Aranth is, if you're asking about Aranth, that is just rolled at the end of her turn. But it would give her a third action back, specifically to step or stride, or strike.
Hear you. But look at my wife. She does not look just fine.
So I would not want to haste because I'm not doing a lot of strikes or striding.
Yeah.
If you can give me a soothe to heal me, that would be nice.
Okay.
You could also catch me if you wanted to, just to be, the little devil on your shoulder. You've got 1 focus point left. You could sure strike amped imaginary weapon.
Kill him. Don't worry about me.
Technically, I have a focus point and I have my free focus point.
You do, but your free focus point damages you.
Can I steal his time?
If you want to, you can absolutely attempt to steal time, yeah.
Because maybe then he won't be able to cast that bullshit spell on us again.
So he is going to make a fortitude save.
I know he needs a dragon. It's probably one of his better saves.
Well, even on a success, he'll be slowed for a round. That's the nice thing about slow. He's only unaffected if he crit succeeds. Let's see what the dice say. The dice say failure. He is going to use his villain point on this, because he really does not want to be slowed 1 for a minute. I will be entirely honest.
Yeah.
His villain point is going to turn that into a crit success.
Wait, no.
Whammy's
Give
only
me a
30-foot range.
Wait. Can I get rid of his villain point? If not, that's fine. I just wanted to offer it as an option.
It's so you only get to do it once they've rolled the success. I don't think you can apply a misfortune effect after the fortune effect has already occurred. I'm gonna say no to this. I think.
Okay, that's
For you.
fair. So
It's a very weird timing.
yes, just this is the last thing I'll say.
You're also
If
not
a
within
fortune-
30 feet.
I'm also not within 30 feet. It doesn't
So-
matter.
I know fortune and misfortune cancel each other out. This is a weird thing where the fortune effect has already resolved, which is what gave the success that would trigger the misfortune. Instead of
That's
them both
fair.
occurring
and
at the same time. That's where it's a
understandable.
little weird. Also, you don't want to give this to me? Come on. I've rolled so poorly tonight.
No, I don't want to give anything to you, Jericho.
That's so rude.
Yes.
You have one action left, Kashmi, if you'd like to do anything with it.
I thought that was only one action.
Steal time is 2.
Where does it say that?
If you're in your actions tab on the left side where the little picture next to the name is, do you see where it's got those 2 squares? That means 2 actions. So the icon next to Fade into Daydreams, that is the 1 action icon. When you see 2 of those squares together, that's 2 actions. And if you ever see 3 together, that means 3 actions.
It was casting from my feats page.
Ah.
Like
Typically good to be on your actions page.
Yeah.
Because it'll show you the actual time. And you can click on their names to read their effects still.
Well, okay. Well then, fine. Well, shit.
You can try and Bon Mo with your last action if you wanted. You can just go for a Demoralize.
Remember, if he gets demoralized, you can't get rid of it.
Emerald Sick is bullshit, and all your kids were fucking failures. Like,
Oh my god.
Jeez, Kashmi, okay.
you should be embarrassed. Like, they laid down and died like bitches on their backs.
Go ahead
Got a
and do
And your
a
trophy
wife-
off at
diplomacy
least.
roll.
Man,
Technically, you
your
guys
wife
don't
was
actually
so
know
ready
she
to turn her
was
back, she just
his
laid down and
wife.
died.
I just said that.
I know, we're just running with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and give me that diplomacy roll, Kashmi. Uh, 36 against his will DC is a success.
As they died, they whispered, "I'm so glad that now I don't have to live with my father."
God, why are you guys so mean? Jeez.
Cosby's just coming out here, just attacking his pride and joy.
Damn.
We don't actually know
Aranth-
if he liked his kids or not. He did send them in first as fodder.
Well, he might not have liked them as individual beings, but they were his, so he probably has some, like,
Unless-
self-greed over them.
Unless they were illusions, like he said the other bodies were.
This is true.
It's probably why Amira and Aranth didn't go down. This whole thing is probably an illusion.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't want to. So sick of
I'm not
illusions.
I'm not metagaming though, so I'm just swinging at shit.
Same. I mean, they are Mirage Dragons.
They are Mirage Dragons. Aranth, are you with us?
Yes.
Would you like to do anything?
I have them restrained. Now's the time.
Don't you have, like, Unraveling Blast?
I do.
You do have ye olde Unraveling Blast.
Do I wanna? Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay. Let me see. Before he rolls his save, I think he's going to use his reaction. And this is going to be a
Use a
little mean
reaction
to you,
while
Aranth,
restrained?
and I'm sorry. He
Yeah.
does have to make the flat check for being restrained here, which is going to suck.
I thought restraint just restricted. He couldn't use anything with those actions until he broke
You
free.
are off guard and immobilized. Oh, you cannot use any manipulate actions to escape or force open. Son of a fuck. No
It's like crit
7th
60.
right
If it was a
reaction
regular
time.
grapple, yeah.
Well, then he'll
Son
just
of a
make that will
fuck.
save.
Oh, he can't.
Hey, he succeeded. He'll take half damage.
Haven't heard that one in a while.
I know, right? 14 mental. But Aranth, you will also become concealed for a round.
Yay.
So that'll make it harder for you to get hit.
Son of a
Okay.
fuck.
And if you'd like to give me a will save at the end of your turn, please. I believe in you. Give me that nat 20.
I probably won't survive this, but damn it, I'm gonna be as annoying as possible.
Oh, would you like to hero point that, Aranth?
You cocksucker.
That was so
It was
close.
on the 20.
Grab your hero point back at least, because you don't lose it unless you succeed, so...
This reminds me of that goddamn library.
Amira, you're up.
Uh-huh. Okay, here's the attempted device.
You know, I was excited for you when you restrained him with the crit success grapple, but now I'm upset.
Okay.
I forgot it made me unable to use manipulate actions.
Okay. I'm gonna go skill stratagem, of course. Also, I figured out how to actually get the +1 properly.
Very nice.
Alma just Hulk lapped and chokeholded this thing.
That will be a success.
Look at yourself. You're getting grappled by a zombie. Come on.
You want to go next, Amira?
Yeah. Okay, and then I'll do the evangelize.
Why not?
Actually, yeah, I'll evangelize. I'll evangelize. Because we know that he's a spellcaster. And we hate spellcasters here. You know
That's what
what?
you
I still
get.
have a hero point left. Boom.
Yeah.
Stupefied 3.
Stupefied. Holy Jesus fucking Christ. Alright.
So he's restrained, grappled, stupefied,
Stupefied
frightened.
2 for a round, Amira. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Get your
sorry.
effects right.
Mm.
You guys are shoving my enemies' heads into the dirt. Don't do
Yes.
even better than you should be.
Eat
No.
it.
That'll bring us to
Oh,
his
that's a
turn.
taste.
Now, this is a little rude, unfortunately. But thankfully, this is not a manipulate action. He can open up the fins on his head still and make a radiant display of psychedelic and enthralling colors begin to appear in front of you all. I need a will save from everyone, please.
Oh boy, here we go.
I still can't click it.
Does it? Oh god damn it, doesn't
Yay,
work.
Foundry, thank you. That is a failure, Solomon. That is a failure, or that is a crit fail, Aranth. Amira, that is a success.
Can I just roll well on a will save like
No.
once today?
Success for Mahari, success for Kashmi.
I'm just gonna take the fail.
Sure.
We're all holding on to that one hero point.
Aranth, that is a failure, but not a crit fail. Which is pretty
Well, I'm
good.
just wondering if this is bait again for another.
You are going to become
Whatever.
dazzled and slowed 1. Aranth, your slowed would have increased to slowed 2 had you kept the crit fail, so that was not a bad use of it. Now you can at least still cast a spell on your turn. For his last action, he is going to attempt to escape your grasp, Solomon.
Okay.
Come on, game.
This is a fail.
It was on the 20, bounced over to the 18, and then bounced to the 2 on the die.
Well, it's gonna end after his turn ends anyway, so.
As long as you
Unless I
don't
can
re-up
crit.
it.
Well, I have to crit
that's
succeed again
fair.
to hurry up. That was last action, or?
No, he has one more. But it's not like I can do anything else with him. Just checking any spells to see if there's any non-manipulate actions I can do. I could send a message at someone.
Let
That'd be
go of
fun.
my leg.
Let go of my leg.
Get
Dragon
off me.
flapping his leg
know what?
back and forth, trying to get Solomon to let
That's what he's
go.
gonna do. He shakes his forearm a little bit, trying to get you off. And when it doesn't work, Solomon, in your head, you just hear, "Get off my leg!"
Oh my god.
And then it's your turn.
Never. The only way I'm getting off this leg is when it's in my belly.
Get in my
Alright,
belly.
Alright, let's continue being annoying. I'm gonna try to renew my grapple.
Sure. You will remain grabbed, but no longer restrained.
Sounds good. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay,
Oh,
I
yes,
just
your
made it.
dazzle check. Thank you. That is a success, just barely.
Then here's his crushing grab damage.
Yoink. You guys are gonna kill him very slowly through crushing grab damage.
That would be epic.
That's all I do. I lose my one action, so I
Yep.
just have one action left.
One left.
I have anything? I don't have the wholeness of body yet, so I can't heal.
Actually, Orion, I'm so sorry. That was slowed and you were stunned prior, so those do, I believe, stack for this.
Do they? I thought it was one over the other.
No, they don't stack for the purposes of actions, but once the stun goes away, the slowed comes back.
Ah. All right. Do I want to flurry or do I want to
Yes,
increase
that's what it is, thank
defenses?
you.
I would increase defenses, Solomon, because you know once this fucker gets loose, it's go time.
Not with how my dice rolls have been, let's be fair.
I'm so tempted, but yeah. Yeah, let's do it. He's not low, so it's not like I can kill him with this anyway.
Alright. Then Mahari, you're
And
up.
how long does the dazzled last?
You don't know. But for above table purposes, around. So once it comes back to his turn, it'll be no longer.
Alright. So he's still
Okay.
frightened.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Wait,
he
the
is.
friend isn't on him anymore.
I'm
No,
aware.
it
Thank you.
my aura unfortunately doesn't just keep everything perpetually frightened. Jericho has to manually put it back on everything.
Because I could set it to not reduce, but then it wouldn't ever reduce any frightened conditions. Like frightened 2 would never drop down. Creatures who aren't in Mahari's aura or your guys' frightens wouldn't go down. So
Okay.
in general,
All
it's
right.
easier to just have it automatically reduce, but I tend to forget.
Should I cast
Never
Bless?
allow an Aura of Despair again, simply because it's a nuisance in Foundry.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not
Let's
that
go
it's
for the
overly
attacks,
good,
Mahari.
It's just a nuisance.
All right. Vicious Swing.
Go for it.
Well,
he is going
actually-
to he's not going to scintillating defense this. Wants to save that action.
Actually, first action, shift my weapon into a butchering axe.
Sure.
Where is it? There we go. Now Vicious Swing.
This is
Boo.
not going to hit, good sir.
I know.
Do you have any hero points left?
I have one. But do I want to risk it because of some other bullshit this dragon has?
It's used a good chunk of his spells and abilities already, but it's up to you. Somebody do something. I can only hold him for so long.
Yeah, I'll hero point it.
Okay. That's going to hit because you are not necessarily just flanking, because Solomon's holding him.
Alright.
Whew, 31
So we got-
damage.
Also, we got Jericho to do the Irish accent at least once this session.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's my turn.
I thought it was funny for the message, at least.
Yeah.
Kashmi, we're up to you. Actually,
Come on, Kashmi, you got this.
Sorry, it should be Amira's turn because her initiative should not change.
Oh,
I probably
yeah.
messed that up with a
yeah.
Ranth earlier than I forgot. My bad.
No worries. Okay.
I got bumped down to the bottom because of that.
Here's the
You're
device.
right, because
Attempt.
Ranth was always at the bottom. That's what it was. Oh well.
I think that'll give me a hit.
Mahari hit on
Okay.
a 31, so...
Okay. Yeah, then I'll go ahead and try it here.
Okay.
Okay, device for free, step up for 1, attack for the second. Okay,
That's a hit. Thank you for the reminder, Foundry, that Amira is dead. She is not, but I appreciate your
Yeah.
gusto.
I'll put myself at 1 HP for now.
Please do not. Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess you can, but as far as you can tell, you're at 0 hit points.
Oh, oh no. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
There's just this weird bullshit.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, you're at 0 hit points and should be dying right now, but you're not.
Yeah.
I've been up at the front and I am not at 0 yet.
Because
I'm
Solomon,
going
you got
to-
a shit ton of hit points and the best AC in the party when you use your abilities. I wonder why.
I'm going to feel my oats.
Thank you.
I'm just glad I was actually getting attacked this session.
Feel thine oats.
Right in front of everybody. And that'll be my turn. So I can
Alright.
use a 38 for a will save at any point.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Alright. Then Kashmi, we're up to you.
Kashmi.
Alright. This is where it's gonna hurt, I imagine. Before you roll your imaginary weapon, Kashmi, he is going to reaction. Mahari, this is a manipulate action if you would like to reactive strike, and Solomon, he's going to have to make a flat check against your grab here. So there are many ways he could fail this, but
Don't let him hit me.
he is going to succeed against the grab.
Okay, well then I'll use my reaction to reactive strike.
Yep. If you crit, you interrupt.
Okay.
Oh, yes!
Hey.
Oh, my man. Oh,
Mahari!
that is why you're my
Gosh.
favorite friend.
Kashmi, Mahari just saved your life, pretty much. I want you
Yeah,
to
no,
know
I'm
that.
very aware. Best dog ever. So many
Because...
treats.
Oh, I did that. I'm sorry. Don't worry about
So wait,
that.
was this dragon using a spell as a reaction, or
was.
what was it trying to do?
I can't reveal it, which is annoying.
I noticed that stupefy check, though.
Yeah, he would have failed that too, so... Actually, that would be over because your turn already passed, Amira.
True.
He was using Spell Riposte, which would have countered the spell and hit Kashmi with it instead.
Oh my god.
Oh God!
Kashmi,
Oh,
roll
I didn't
your
know
attack,
that broke.
please. As you get it off.
Crit him! Crit him!
He is
So
off
wait,
guard,
was
you
that
hit
what
your
I...
strike.
Was that the reaction I blocked when I had him restrained
Yeah.
earlier?
He was going to do that to a Ranth. A 37
Does that mean
is
I'm a Ranth's
absolutely a hit,
favorite?
Kashmi.
It's not a crit.
It is not a crit, unfortunately.
No, why
don't-
did you do that?
Don't do that.
Aranth, does this mean I'm your favorite?
I have to decide still.
Ooh,
Just decide.
47 damage to him. He is already near death.
Get him! Get his
And,
ass!
Aranth, it's going
Oh,
to bring
wait,
us to you.
give him to give up. Or at least
So-
cut a piece of him.
So I only have one action though, right?
You've got 2.
Okay. Fudge.
Stunned overrides slowed for losing actions.
If we could take him alive, we could make a bunch of money, and then once we're out of the illusionary realm, we could not be fucking miserable there too.
You
Just
have
saying.
been tasked with killing this guy by the people who offered you
Uh,
protection. Keep that in mind.
Not this guy again.
Man.
We could just drag this kids through there. They wouldn't know. It'll be fine.
No, just kill him.
He's going in my meat sack. Let you keep a part of him, though, since you wanted a piece of his flesh.
I hope he makes you sick.
Oh my god.
Shit.
What the Arath doing?
While repelling pulse would be funny, it might kill the majority of your friends if you do that too.
I know, that's why I say these bitches always fuck up my spells.
I mean, you could always hit him with something like the percussive impact, the phantasmal killer, the phantom pain. Those are up at 5th rank for you right now too.
Yeah.
Pity you're not quite in range for Blood Feast.
I know.
Oh wait, that's right. You only have 2 actions. I was
Yeah.
gonna say you can move closer, but yeah, I'll eat them for you.
Thanks.
Oh, I love Arath.
You might not want to do percussive impact because the splash damage will hit Amira, Solomon, and Mahari.
Yeah.
So that could be bad. You're also dazzled right now, so any attack spell you've got just a regular chance of failing. Automatically. Phantom
Just try
Pain it
this guy
is.
again.
I guess dazzled is just to target them in the first place, not even for attacking. Let's go for that will save. That is a failure, with yet one last 5 on the die. Go ahead and roll damage. 30 points of mental damage, and go ahead and give me that 5d4 persistent mental as well. And if you would like to give me, Arath, one final will save to try and overcome your slowed right here at the end of things. Nope.
That's that.
You can hero point it if you want. Hey!
God!
There you
Fucking final
Yeah!
Hurrah!
And as
3
Immryg's
fucking hours.
turn comes around, you lose dazzled and slowed also.
Christ!
And, you're back to full power. Immryg-Zuul.
Unlimited power.
He is out of 7th rank spells. His only other 6th rank spell won't help here. He has no damaging 5th rank spells. So his best choice here, his only choice is Division of Death someone. The question is who?
Me.
I am going to leave this up entirely to the roll of a die.
Yeah.
1-2 is Aranth, 3-4 Kashmi, 5-6 Amira, 7-8 Solomon, 9-10 Mahari. That is a 7. Solomon, you get your wish.
Yay.
God damn it.
He does succeed at the grab check, thankfully. Can you give me a will save, please, Solomon?
Of course. I'm going to hero point.
Sure, that is a failure.
The hero
That
point
is
back.
still a failure, but you get your hero point back. So you are going to
Alright,
become
what are we looking
frightened 2. And to take
I fear.
not a lot of damage, unfortunately. Only 26 mental damage.
It's actually still enough to drop me.
Were that it was, Solomon. Unfortunately, it is not. And you are still standing.
Is he still grabbing him?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Man, this is weird.
And remembering that it doesn't do anything. He does have one action left. He is going to make one last desperate chance to break out of your grasp, Solomon.
Okay.
Not that he'd be able to move away, but he's gonna succeed. I know your DC, I believe, is slightly higher, so I think it's just a regular success for him.
It's actually still a crit success because with my extra DC, it would be at a 31, and he would just barely make the crit.
Doesn't change anything. It does let him stride up to 5 feet, actually. See ya. And as he begins trying to move away,
he provokes from Mahari, doesn't he?
Mahari uses his reaction to interrupt his spell. That's okay, because 12 persistent mental damage is enough to kill. So he takes one powerful step, moving away, trying to get himself into a better position before Aranth, that final jolt of mental magic that you cast on him racks his brain, and he collapses to the ground dead.
Okay. Now what happens?
Well, I mean,
I'm
not
gonna
much.
I'm gonna start shoving his body into my bag.
Space is cracking around you, but I mean...
Oh, God.
Oh, no! No!
You all watch as Immryg falls, his magic seemingly holding this place together begins to shatter. This entire space you're in, you see cracks beginning to manifest, running throughout space around you. The ground, the water, the foliage, air itself is beginning to split and separate with just a blank void between it. I'm sorry?
Everybody grab a wing, we'll pull. Just pull him out of this space, back into reality.
We can't drag a huge creature like that.
You can't drag the dragon?
Okay,
You
can try to whirling.
Risking it, trying to pull him that far, that quickly.
Could I try to whirling throw him? Like, just grab him, whirling throw him over, run up to him, grab him, whirling throw him?
Jericho?
Yes.
Are the cracks starting, like, over here?
No.
And then
no.
there?
Everywhere around you is cracking.
Okay.
Over there, back where you came from, the entire space is simultaneously shattering.
Okay. Are we still in initiative, or are we free
not
to
at all.
fight? Okay, Mahari's gonna bolt out back through the mirror.
I'm gonna try to tear off as much as I can before I have to run.
No, Mahari is just...
Solomon, how long are you going to try and tear off? Or are you going to try and whirling throw it back through?
Is that something I can actually do?
You can try. You don't know how much time you have here. It is going to be a complete crapshoot.
Don't risk it.
Let's see here, because here's the thing: is that because he's 2 sizes larger, I'm gonna have a substantial penalty. But his fort's not the best.
While you're deciding what
I'm gonna spend.
doing.
I'm gonna spend 1 round just tearing stuff off: scales, some teeth, maybe a fang or two, or a claw or two. Some of the small stuff I know I can break off.
I'm grabbing Kashmir and Aranth's hands and running with them, and shoving Morin out through the portal as well.
Okay.
Okay, out through the portal? Because when we were, like...
Sorry, Aranth.
When we were going towards the mirror, Aranth was gonna grab that little piece of shit and just throw him behind her. And just make sure that he stays here. Because he was useless!
Mahari is just going back through the mirror.
Mahari's just rushing out. Okay.
Yeah, he's not getting caught in this.
Solomon's tearing some pieces of the dragon off for a round before running. Amir's grabbing Kashmir and Aranth and trying to run. Aranth, you're going to try and push Morin behind you?
I'm gonna fade my hand out of Amir's hand. I think that we need some proof that we killed him if we've gone through all of this just to get the door.
You already see me. You already see me tearing stuff off. I'll have the proof.
Yeah, but bits of dragon doesn't say that we've killed the big bad guy, does it? Can you? How hard would it be for you to chop his head off? Like, his neck doesn't look that thick, and you have that big sword. Mahari, where's your big axe?
Mahari's already gone.
He's on the other side of the portal.
I'm gonna give you a rude finger gesture for abandoning
He'll
me.
give you one back.
You would not quite be on the other side of the portal yet, Mahari. You'd be about here-ish, so you could hear Kashmi asking you, and stop if you wished.
You don't have to stop. I would have still finger gestured you for being so quick to run away. Politely, but like not. So if you could chop his head off, that'd be rad. If not, if that's like not tenable, because I don't know how body parts work, then can we grab the succubus on our way out and just pull her by her hair? So at least we have proof. I don't want to have to also now fight these other dudes.
Jericho, on my way from here to where I am, could I have seen how much bigger the cracks are getting?
I mean, you only took a few seconds running there, and this is while everyone else is deciding what to do. Give me a recall knowledge roll.
Oh, my specialty. This character was not built for this.
It's probably better than mine still.
Taking a look around you, you imagine you guys probably have around... I mean, you don't really understand this, but you'd guess you've probably got maybe 20 seconds. So about 3 rounds or so.
So I've wasted 1 round. Or how many feet was that? I was right here.
We're being very general with this.
Yeah.
It would take about a round and a half of movement for most of you to reach the exit. So you've got...
I can do it in 1 round.
Around 4 to 5 actions apiece.
Okay, so if I wanted to run back, chop his head off, would I be able to get out in that 3-round duration?
You could probably. You might be pushing it a little bit, but you could probably do so.
All right, fine. I run back, which I have 90 feet for 3 actions, which is not going to take that much. It'll take 2. I'll chop his head off. How much is the head? How big is the head? Like as big as me?
It's pretty chunky. You're going to be like carrying it in both hands running.
Okay. Chop his head off, pick the head up, helter skelter, bat out of hell, snowballs fly, whatever the fuck, out.
Okay.
And that's it.
Smile at you, like so proud, and she's gonna do that thing where you unwind the finger and it comes down.
Solomon, you're just grabbing as much as you can before you have to go.
So wait, so did Mahari run back with the chop off the head and then run back again?
Yeah.
Or I'm confused.
He like came to a sliding stop in the mud, sprinted back. One sliding slice chopped the head off, picked it up and started booking it again.
Okay. How much of the dragon was I able to nab?
I will give you an amount later. You know what? Give me a nature check.
Oh, fuck you.
You're not frightened anymore. That's a 5.
I'll hero. Wait, why not?
Before you do that, I'm sorry.
Oh,
fantastic. Sorry. Can you give me a survival check? Excuse me.
I'm surprised that the mic picked that up.
Okay. Slightly better. Yes,
Can I use my hero point on this instead, since the other one was...
I would like to protect Morin, so that Aranth doesn't leave him. He's been through enough.
Let's just push
Can I use my hero
everyone
point on
out
this
of
one, since it was...
Already
get out
took
of
my
here.
succubus. Give me something.
Go ahead and reroll it, Solomon.
Thank you.
We can use him as a blood bag. Think of it that way.
Hey, remember, we're still in Polaroma. How do you know they're going to let us leave with them?
Was I able to at least get a claw or something?
Yeah, you definitely get a claw, you get some scales, you rip some wing membrane off. You might be able to actually, Mahari took the head, so you can't rip one of the fins off, and he's got all the fangs in it, so... You got 2 clean dragon eyes in there for you. That should be good enough for you.
Okay. I will run over.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have 40 feet of movement now that I'm not in my mountain stance.
We're being very general with movement and speed here. This is all...
Yeah, so...
I'll run here. I'm going to, as I'm running, just grab the succubus, throw her in my bag, and then keep running.
If you are taking time to get as much of the dragon as possible, then you can grab the succubus. There might be consequences.
In that case, I'll sling the succubus over my shoulder instead of putting her in the bag.
If you are grabbing her, if you are taking as much time to get from the dragon as possible, then if you are trying to grab the succubus as well...
Well, you said we had three rounds worth, roughly, right?
Yeah, but you used most of that to claw out what you got from the dragon.
Well, I said I was going to spend the first round getting as much as I could. I was spending all 3 actions like the first round.
Then you pick up the succubus and go.
Yeah. That's all the rest I'm going to do.
Okay. Aranth, what are you doing?
I've got more movement speed than the others, so I'm hoping I can make it.
We're being very general with things here, Solomon. I'm not tracking movement speed for this.
Okay.
Aranth.
Nyx?
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
Are you with us?
Yeah.
Are you fully just rushing for the exit, or are you trying to keep Morin back?
Okay, since I've missed a few sessions, I don't know who the fuck he is and why he's here.
He is a random person that the group accidentally punched into this reality and took away from his family and friends.
Oh my god, Aranth is keeping
In other
him
words,
back
I
here.
bashed him with a chair and brought him to reality.
Yeah. And Kashmi bonded with him over soup.
I want to keep him.
That's about the extent you guys know about him.
We don't have we don't have a house to keep anybody anymore, so Aranth is just gonna shove him behind her. Just keep him here. He's fucking useless the entire time.
Are you certain you would like to take that course of action, Aranth?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll to see how spiteful he is.
Uh-oh.
Aranth, would you please give me a fortitude save?
Oh, fuck.
As you hold him behind, shoving him behind you, he is going to, as he is touching you, unleash a heal spell in you. You're going to take half damage here. We'll take 11 points of vitality damage. You are still standing.
Kashmi will reach up and re-roll up that middle finger right towards you, Aranth.
You are still standing and running, but as you push him behind you, you're not sure whether he does it purposefully or just reflexively, but he unleashes that magic. And then just sort of remains
and I don't
there
blame
as
him.
reality collapses. Amira, what are you doing?
Amira's just kind of running. She doesn't really care about anything except getting out of here in one piece and making sure that Kashmi does too.
Sure. Mahari, as you rush forward with the head in your hands, you reach that boundary between this cracking place and the room of the mirrors, and you can see the cracking does not extend into that area. Your foot passes over first. The head, as it would pass over, immediately begins flaking apart. No part of it passing over the barrier. Whatever tries just vanishing.
Okay, I just keep going into Pleroma.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if the head's going, it's going. I don't care. I like my own life.
Fair enough. All right. As all of you charge back into the asylum, into this small mirror-filled room, with one last sort of major cracking sound, the mirror shatters behind all of you, leaving behind just stone wall that the mirror once sat upon. You're safe. It seems you are. Many of you heavily injured, but not on death's door at least.
So, Jericho, Mahari saw that 2 of my companions should be dying, correct?
Oh, yes.
3
absolutely.
now, technically.
So when I look at them, I believe that was Aranth and Amira. So when I look at them now, what do I see?
Well, now you'll be able
I'm
to
also
see
at that stage,
everyone's injuries as they actually are. But as you all reach there, most of you are heavily injured. Amira, you're at 7 hit points. Mahari, you're at 84. Solomon, you're at 32. Kashmi, you're at 26. And Aranth, you're at 12.
Oh,
Huh?
I hate all of this.
Okay, so I'll do a give a 360 scope. The asylum, is it as we left it?
Yeah, for the most part. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Does the succubus disappear trying to go through the mirror as well?
No.
Okay, more meat.
Taking
her in the
a
bag.
look around Mahari, you can see a number of, like, the glass mirror has shattered. And there are multiple large shards of glass on the ground, along with all of these small ones. Each of those large shards appears to almost be not quite reflective, but more so glass, and they almost appear to have veins of color racing through them. Amidst all of that, though, amidst the shards of glass, you do notice one thing out of the ordinary as well. What appears to be a single glass vial.
I go and pick it up.
Okay.
What does it look like?
Can I race you for it? Because, like, Cashmere's going to be on, like, super hyper alert.
You can give me a perception check as well to see if you would notice it first, Kashmir.
I have terrible perception.
You do notice it.
I do?
Yep.
Can we race? I have terrible athletics, but I can fly.
So, well, what are they racing for right now? Sorry.
Mahari's movement speed is faster than yours, Kashmir. Mahari, would
so
you
then
be okay with a contested your athletics versus Kashmir's acrobatics? Since acrobatics is the maneuver and flight action.
I didn't hear the first part of that.
Would you, if you see, as you step towards the vial, Kashmir notices it at the same time and begins moving fast to pick it up, would you try and beat her to it?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to roll athletics, and I'm going to ask Kashmir to roll acrobatics.
Okay.
Kashmir have a faster fly speed?
I don't think I'm going to beat that, but you never know.
Not quite. So you go for it, but Kashmir is just a little quicker. She noticed it ever so slightly faster than you as well, and she manages to just barely get to it before you do and pick it up.
I immediately start trying to shove it into my body.
I try to stop her.
Before we can do any of that, that is going to be where we end the session for today. We will pick up with whatever you're doing with this vial of strange liquid next session.
Ugh.
Before we end, can I look in the bag and see if my dragon bits disappeared?
They're not there.
Damn it.
This place was called the Heart of Illusions for a reason. There was a
I got
single
one
creature
body at
holding
least.
it all together.
What the fuck was even going on?
So, if you would like the reality of how that fight worked, in each wave of those dragons spawn, 2 were illusions, 1 was real.
Interesting.
So, I have been tracking your guys' health on a sheet of paper with me. Anytime the illusions actually did damage to you, wasn't tracked.
Ah.
Interesting.
Any temp HP you had, any healing you did, I was keeping track of it all. And at no point did anyone's actual health reach 0 in that fight.
So the one that I tried to disbelieve, was that a real or a fake one? Just out of
That
curiosity.
one was a fake one, but you rolled awfully on your perception.
I
think you rolled
figured,
a 2.
but I had the right idea though.
You did, yeah. That was absolutely the right idea. I was a little surprised no one tried it earlier, considering everything has been illusions.
Okay. Listen, you said we were done with the illusions.
I lied.
No, he didn't. He said we'd be done after this.
Yeah, that is true. He said we would be done after this.
I'm sorry, did you ever expect me to tell the truth?
You did though.
Yeah, you did.
At least to our knowledge, and we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, as far as we're concerned as characters, we don't know what's up from down, blue from white, and good from evil.
I'm fairly sure
was
you
my
guys
nat
all know
20
what
real?
the difference between good and evil is. You just choose to follow evil.
I follow my stomach.
Your stomach is evil, Solomon. And you
There's
cannot
some.
argue otherwise.
Yeah, you know the old
Just a-
saying, fuck your couch?
The fact I got him to say that was funny though. Stomach is evil.
All right.
Quote that. Put that in the quotes.
Well, thank you all for playing
level.
tonight. I do so hope you enjoyed.
Oh, man.
About that
GG.
level up. Are we gonna do that
That was
next
hilarious.
week?
We are going to do that next week, yes. And you guys all return to Galarian will be when you hit that level up.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Now we
nice,
just
nice.
have to figure out how we're gonna get there.
I mean,
I love you guys.
hopefully these people we decided to side with can help
Hey
us out
Mahari,
with
what's your armor mastery?
Huh?
see you all next week. Have
What-
a good
what's your-
night, everyone.
You
Have a
too,
good
Carrion.
night.
Good night.
Bye.